Apollo Justice! See, I thought you guys would like to hear that. Random Fox. Oh, I forgot to talk about exercise. You can clip this if you want to. So while I was at work, I did 300 squats. I did 300 squats in about 3 hours, and then I rested for a little bit, as in 30 minutes, and I went home. And then I did my normal workout, which was, I did 10 push-ups, 50 squats, 1 minute plank, and I'm doing the new plank where I have my arms out in front of me. It sucks. It's hard. But I did that. And then I ran downstairs 10 times, ran upstairs 10 times, and then I did everything again except for the stairs. So I am tired. I did a total of 400 squats today in about 4 hours. Plus, push-ups and planking and stair runs. That's rough, but also I feel like the more I exercise, the more it gives me energy. Oh, other good news. It's supposed to cool off. Have you seen the weather? It's supposed to cool off, at least where I am. Again, doxing myself completely and utterly. It's supposed to cool off for the end of August. Like, the end of this week is supposed to cool off a little bit. It may have something to do with a certain lady named Erin, who might be coming to visit. We'll see. Nobody knows. So you're all done investigating the pool already? We had a good look around, but now we're moving on to other areas. Why are the models taking 3 times as long to load since the issue's on Saturday? Are they taking... Is that the delay I put in? Are they taking longer to load? I thought they took a lot longer to load in general. Wasn't that the issue we had? They were taking so long to load that they weren't loading? I don't know. I can go look at it. Distracting question. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Oh, wrong thing. We're not spoiling. We're not spoiling. It's fine. I added a weight somewhere. Was it here? I don't know. Are they really taking longer to load? I didn't notice. More issues maybe. How's Speed's investigation going? Do you say, for example, finding other suspects besides Orla? Ha ha ha, wouldn't that be fortunate for you if we did? But no, I'm afraid not. Even more unfortunate for you. I'm afraid we found decisive evidence of the Orca's guilt. What? Please tell us more, Detective. I need to turn a fan on, though. Speaking of, it's gonna be cooler at the end of the week, but it's hot now. It is hot now. Let's see. Fan. Yeah, I'm actually kind of curious to see if I actually get sore. I usually don't get sore. Like, I work out, and I don't know. I just get tired. And then, the next day I'm still a little bit tired, and then I'm back. So I don't really get sore, per se. I don't know if I'm just not working out hard enough or what. But you would think 400 squats would make me sore. So we'll see tomorrow. If I get to talk to you guys tomorrow. So what's this decisive evidence? Don't hold out on us now, Detective Fulbright. Also, welcome home. Or welcome off work, I guess. I'm very sorry, but I can't share classified information with the defense. Especially not security footage that shows the moment the Orca attacked the victim. Do you want me to repeat a 30-minute conversation or 20-minute conversation? How long was that conversation? It's pretty long. I worked out, okay? I did 400 squats, 20 push-ups, 2 minutes of planking, the hard plank, not the easy one, and 10 fights of stair running in 4 hours. The squats were mostly spread out over the 4 hours. The rest of it was in like 20 minutes. Welcome back. There's not security footage shows. Yep, I'm personally seeing to it this baby stays safe. It will never leave my side. Excuse me, but there's a call for you, Detective. I'm right there. Sorry, guys, you know how it is. Well, he never said that he wouldn't leave its side, I guess. Took you 30 minutes. Yeah, let's take a peek. Well, what the? Is this supposed to be the moment Orla attacked the victim? This little bit of footage doesn't prove anything. I agree. I believe in Orla and Sasha. Let's just continue with our investigation. Good idea. Huh? There's a sticker on this camera that says, return to the pub, oh danger. Guess somebody there manages the cameras. Let's check it out. What's that on my arm? Oh. I see. Check it out later. Sorry about that. Husker Blackwell called to remind me to go feed Taka. So where were we? Oh, that's right. You two got any more questions for me? No, we're good. Thank you for leaving all your info. Alright, let's move to the pub of danger. Ooh, I like that. This is kind of cruel. If those are live jellyfish, that's really cruel. That's too small of a jar, and there's no, like, circulation. What are the fish doing? Are those piranhas? Oh, is that an electric eel? It's like one of those hands-on exhibits. It's a real air of danger, don't you think? Well, the banner does say it's the pub o' danger. Let's see. According to the description, this room is a pub where pirates gather, explore, and interact with sea creatures. Actually fuel the electricity of electric eels and feed real piranhas. Experience the terror of the seas with these dangerous experiments. Are piranhas really seas? I thought that's more like rivers. All this sounds less like terror and more like torture to me. I think you keep it down there, Blue Boy. I'm conducting an experiment. Random person. Try to disturb me unless you wish to be zapped with an electric eel. My apologies, ma'am. Wow, she seems intense. Excuse me, but who are you? Before you ask others, should you give your name first? Basic manners, young lady. Oh, yes, of course. My name is... Never mind. I will simply call you Yellow Girl. It's easier that way. I'm Norma de Plume. I'm very interested in the ship-shaped aquarium. I'm a frequent visitor here. But I don't want to be Yellow Girl. Think I want to be called Blue Boy? Sigh. Let's just see what she has to say. I like the hero wind. You say you're interested in the aquarium, but you don't look like the staff member. Let's see. I've got it. You're someone completely unrelated to this aquarium. That's some deductive reasoning there, champ. I'm a visitor, a patron, a customer, a guest. And what might you be? I'm not a what? I'm a lawyer. That's what I was going to say. And I run a law office. Well, whatever you are, I don't have the slightest interest. Grr. Who she thinks she is, boss? A visitor, a patron, a customer, a guest. Remember? Why are you here? 9 months Ace Attorney. Is that Apollo Justice or the other one, too? I thought they closed the aquarium and weren't letting members of the public in. Yeah, that's why I wanted to put a halt after this game on, at least a little, like, not a halt, but like a, I wanted to put a delay on any future altogether. Yeah, I want to put a little delay on visual novel style games for a little bit. Just so people can see other types of games too. Because I know everyone doesn't like this style of game, so I like to try to get a variety in. I mean, not everybody likes DBD, and not everybody likes chess puzzles, and not everybody likes Dark Souls, and not everybody likes SEO games, that sort of thing. Not everybody likes Final Fantasy 14. But I'm trying to do enough to, so everybody has at least a game or two they enjoy watching. Or if they just enjoy hanging out with me and seeing me do stupid stuff. Thought they closed the aquarium and weren't letting members of the public in. Oh, ho, ho, but I have a special permission, you see. Why exactly is that, if I may ask? Oh, because the instant... Heavens, I've said too much. We got Cyclops! Ah, there's two. We can knock this out. I remember this. Cyclops! Huh? Psychedelic rock? Cyborg clocks? What? No, Cyclops. It's the power of this Makatama. Gives me the ability to see the secrets locked away in somebody's heart. If I can remove the locks, I can uncover their secrets. I didn't know you had a magical item like that. So that's why I was concerned. Because it's another visual... Both of them are visual novels. It's like to say you know something about what happened. I just used my Makatama under your Cyclops. Huh? I can't see the locks anymore. Huh? Oh, that stone looks different than from before. That's funny. Maybe it's just out of juice. It can do that? Yeah, a certain girl I know poured her spiritual power into it for me. By the power, I can't undo the Cyclops. Well, I'm glad you're here, Mopar. No way. Humph, why do I have to keep quiet about it anyway? I never been good at keeping secrets. I did promise after all, so I guess I had better keep my mouth shut. Who'd you promise what to? No comment. Now go away. Sigh, just when I thought we could find out more about the case. Let's go try to find out some other way. I'm sure we'll find something. But yeah, so I know you got some in the queue. We'll see how it goes. Because... Well, I think SEO is before that, so that should slow it down quite a lot. Because SEO is going to be a pretty long game. So that should put your coin flip in what? A couple months, maybe? No, probably longer. Alright, go back to the pool. Nothing new here. Something new here. What we got? I'm also gotta go brush pretty soon, I think. Hey, Detective Fulbright. What's going? Looks like the police investigation is over, too. That's too bad. I was hoping to get a little more out of him. I mean, we already know what happened. Somebody got a hold of the whistle and ordered the command to attack or something like that. Yo, ho, ho. Cleaner? No, feeder? That's right. Yo, girl, why are you hiding from me? I'm searching all around like this be a bad dream. That's somebody rapping? I didn't... Yo, oh, no! Somebody maybe somebody is going to sad. You'll come back to me, we can be together and sing cree. Sorry, I didn't know it was going to keep moving. I looked away. What's with this guy rapping and making strange bird sounds? Yikes, who's there? You didn't hear me rapping, did you? Yeah, well, maybe. Something. His name is something rhymes. Arr! Marlon rhymes. Look, just do me a favor and pretend you didn't hear nothing. I'm Boss. Who might you be? I'm Marlon Rhymes. I'm an animal keeper here. The aquarium's already closed today. At least, I'm pretty sure it is. Is he throwing fish on the ground out here? Pretty sure you don't sound too certain. Are you new here or something? Wow, yeah, that's right. Pretty good guess. So are you guys. I'm Phoenix Wright. And I'm Athena Sykes. We're lawyers, and we're going to represent Orla by taking her case to court and proving she's innocent. Are you serious? You want to defend Orca in court? Oh, but if you're here for Orla, that must make you friends with Sasha's. Sorry if I come across rude. It's like he's friends with Sasha. Sometimes when I'm by myself, I like to rap to pass the time. See, he's just throwing out little fish on the ground. Especially when I'm around the animals I love. I love animals too. Especially marine creatures like dolphins. And marine creatures too, but just the ones you can eat. Yeah? Well, people who look like animals are good people. That's what I always say. Is there anything I can do for you too? Just say the word. I start working here though, so I don't know how much help I can be. Mr. Rhymes seems pretty friendly. Yeah, friendly and agreeable. Is he the bad guy? I don't know. Do we need to brush? I think we do. Alright, let's go brush. We'll be back. Back in 3 minutes, okay? Brushy, brushy. Alright, I'm back. While I'm thinking about it, don't forget to change your password on PayPal if you haven't already. Like I haven't already, so, apparently there's a, some kind of breach or something. Also, get two-factor authentication. I already thumped. Did I do something? I don't know. Maybe I hit something. What's am I sitting on? You know, PayPal? Yeah, I got PayPal for this, for the stream. Because, when I want to, you know, like commission stuff, I don't want to dox myself. What's am I sitting on? Oh, treasure chest! Oh no, it's not a treasure. Wait, it is a treasure chest. It's a seat. We need to move her up some. Maybe we'll go up a little bit. I don't know how Ash used to be. That's probably good enough. What is that? Oh, I don't use that anymore. Oh, interesting. Alright, are we back? We're back. Oops, sorry. Nice talk. So what exactly do you do here as an innkeeper? Maybe I clean the place and feed the animals. Wiping all its glass takes forever. I can imagine. This tunnel alone must take most of the day. I also prep the food the animals eat. That's the hardest part of all. Well, I mean, you probably wouldn't have to clean that part too much. It's really difficult to get the hang of. No, I mean, I'm a vegetarian, so cutting fish and meat and stuff up creeps me out. That's an issue, another issue I have with meat. I don't like cutting it up. That's something I never expected to hear from a pirate. Now, I'm not saying I wouldn't eat, you know, meat that's, you know, fresh and stuff. That's just Fox Instinct's taking over. Something I never expected to hear from a pirate. About the murder. You know anything about the incident that took place this morning? Yeah, one of our guests saw what happened and started screaming. I came running, but by the time I got there, I couldn't see the orca or the captain. Speaking of the captain, what was he like? Like a strong captain who can turn a wild bunch of ruffians into some great pirates. He always treated us fairly and equally, human and fishes alike. It's a real deal, man. Hey, well, what are you crying for? I'm not crying. It's just, I can feel your heart crying, that's all. Good girl, what you talking about? I'm not crying either. I guess I won't mention that his eyes are puffier than a pair of pufferfish. I bet Sasha and vet Dr. Crab were even more upset by his death. Vet? This aquarium has a resident vet? Yeah, yo, hold up. I haven't seen Dr. Crab this morning. Staff's supposed to stay put. I've just been on duty since last night, but they won't let us go home. Sasha even had to get special permission to go out looking for a lawyer this morning. We haven't seen anybody who looks like a vet. Were you rapping something about looking for a weapon earlier? A rifle or something? Ha ha ha, no, not a weapon. Rifle is the name of one of our penguins. Oh no, I'm gonna get Benedict Cumberbatched. A penguin? Why would you name a penguin something like that? Ahoy! Yo! Yo! Yo ho! Ho! Prepare for the battle, prepare for the war. Little day rifle opponent. Even to score. Y'all think you can escape with your pride? It's gonna be straight up denied. Yo, 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 ho, ho. Yo, 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 ho, ho. Well, I was definitely something. Anyway, that's what she's like, so we named her Rifle. What? That didn't explain anything! Okay, but did you have to wrap it? That's how I roll. Does Rifle wear a backpack by any chance? Yeah, that's the one. You seen her, huh? She was running away. She's such a good runner. We decided to put her to work delivering flyers. You want dangerous people like that running loose? Oh, Rifle's not dangerous. She only attacks people she doesn't like. What? When we ran into her earlier, she didn't attack us. She straight up ignored us, actually. I have an idea. If you run into Rifle again, would you mind feeding her for me? She'll come back to the pool at feeding time like usual, so I've been looking for her. If I smell fish, she might come over to you if you have some. I'd love to feed a penguin. That'd be okay, right, boss? I don't mind, as long as you carry the fish. Fish handed over to Athena. Hey, you, it smells so fishy. That's what fish smells like. Really? What a shocker. Oh yeah, besides Rifle, I've been looking for a small fry too. Small fry? Is that number penguin? Nah, she's a friend I made. A high school girl. She went off looking for a Rifle somewhere and hasn't been back. Is she your girlfriend? What? Nah, no way. Sasha's the one I... It's like Miss Buckler, do you? Well, I really respect her, you know? We have different tastes in music, but I admire the way she lives her life. It's not like I like her. It's more complicated than that. I'm pretty sure that all adds up to like... She has put on a brave face. But I think the captain's death is hitting her the hardest of all. After all, it's her human show partner that got killed by that orca. Do you think Orla really did it? Well, I can understand how Sasha feels. But she's the only one of us who doesn't think the orca did it. Oh, I see. Guess it's easy to believe in somebody who can't even speak up for herself. Anyway, let me know if you see Rifle or Small Fry, okay? Small Fry said she was going to go check the orca pool. Maybe we'll head back there then. Bum, 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 bum. What do you think, Eric? Huh? There's something on the left side of the pool that wasn't here before. Can we look? Looks like an electronic sword. Brandon Fox, I'm watching. Alright, that one the delay's off a little bit. Let's try and Fox. Should I add a little bit more to the delay? Is it because I need to update? I don't know. Alright, this is complicated. I think we need to increase the spin time. It didn't feel like it was long though. But I didn't transfer. It didn't send over while. I mean, I can change this to 4,000, see what happens. Give it 1 second longer. I don't know. Hey, you're back. Hi, Sasha. What's with this strange sword here? Oh, that's a walkie-talkie. It's probably rifles. Rifle could use a walkie-talkie? She's always running away, so we attach a walkie-talkie to her. We can hear the sounds around her. We can usually guess where she is. But now she drops the walkie-talkie on the floor. Every member of the crew has one too, so we can communicate back and forth. We can use them to broadcast specific parts of the aquarium. Cool, huh? Well, if Rifle's walkie-talkie is here, then Rifle might still be here too. Rifle, come out, wherever you are. Flash, eek! Wait. Are you okay? You have to be careful around pools or you might slip right in. I'm more afraid of my heart jumping right out. Am I twisted now? Am I leaning? I may have started leaning. I am leaning. You know what? Maybe I should straighten up and then correct it. Alright, good enough. Oh, wrong button. Hey, was that riding on Orla? Isn't that Rifle? Hey, you're right. Come here, Rifle. Cree. Arg! She ignored me again. Why does that penguin like me? Grog! I just get Rifle with all that yelling. I'm not giving up. I'll make that penguin like me. It's the last thing I do.
Hey! Get back here, you little pipsqueak! Oh, sorry, Rifle. But at least you seem all right.
Why are her feet pink?
Huh? Oh.
I was wondering how I could get that thing charged. Hey, it's me, Pearls. Sorry. I'm confused. Oh, Mr. Nick. I haven't seen you in ages. Could Pearls be the small fry Mr. Rhymes was talking about? My listener returned to lawyering. I've been thinking about stopping by your office for a visit to congratulate you. This is Pearl Faye. I call her Pearls. She may dress a little funny. But that's because she's a spirit medium. A real prodigy with great power at that. I noticed she was little, and she sometimes comes to the office to visit. She's a little older than Trucy, so she's been like a big sister to her. I guess everyone here knows Mr. Nick then. He's such a nice guy, don't you think? You're trying to be my big sister too now? We need to go recharge our Magatama. What are you doing here, Pearls? My summer camp is here on a field trip. I've never been to such a big aquarium before, so I was really looking forward to it. Then that incident happened, and the police just finished questioning me. Oh, I see. Mr. Nick? Who is that lady next to you? I'm Athena Sykes. I'm a new lawyer at the Right Anything Agency. Oh, how do you do? My name is Pearl Faye. My cousin and my friends call me Pearly. Pearly it is, then. Nice to meet you. So, how did the two of you meet? Well, you know how I used to travel to Europe to study their legal system, Pearls? I met Athena on one of those trips. Tell me more about how the two of you met in Europe. I thought I was supposed to be asking the questions here. A long time ago, Mr. Wright helped me out of a difficult jam. That's when I started thinking about becoming a lawyer like him. So like her mentor, huh, Mr. Nick? Yeah, something like that, I guess. Mr. Wright is the whole reason I am who I am today. He's the one who told me a knowledge of psychology can help people in court. Gee, Mr. Nick, looks like you've become a real adult since the last time I saw you. I've always been an adult the entire time I've known you, Pearls. Hey! Would you look at that? Rifle loves you! She sure does seem to be attracted to Pearls. Hee, I'm so glad she likes me. Penguins are so adorable, aren't they? I even bought myself a little penguin calendar here at the aquarium gift shop. I have it hanging from my bag already. Oh, how cute! A calendar in shape of a penguin. My calendar's really hip with all our female visitors. I even have one myself. The rest of the staff thinks it's too cutesy. Guess it doesn't really fit the whole rough and tumble pirate image very well. Why does this calendar smell kind of like fish? Well, what do you mean, Mr. Nick? Please don't be rude. Uh-oh. I got Pearls mad. Why does it smell fishy? Can we look at our stuff? Like, can we, like, browse and look? No, we can't look at it. So you're looking for Rifle, too. That's right. I was trying to help Mr. Marlin, the animal keeper. Come here, Rifle. Come on. Free. She went towards Orla instead. Why can't you get Rifle to like me? Maybe you should quit chasing after her with that scowl of yours. Mr. Nick, how can you speak to a lady so rudely? Uh-oh. I got Pearls mad. Again. Why don't you try to get a Rifle to take some food from you? Oh, great idea. And if I have just the thing to present her, too. Rifle, I have a present for you. It's chock full filled with love. Here you go. Sweet. Orla got it. Hey, Orla ate my love-filled fish. This looks like she enjoyed it, though. Sweet. I think Orla and I just had a bonding moment. A new bond formed. I am thou, and thou art I. We now have a better chance for the Pisces Arcana. Friendship blossoming with the exchange of some food. Oh, isn't it moving, Mr. Nick? The movie might be going a bit far. Anyway, how'd you get Rifle to come to you so easily, Pearls? Our Rifle's attracted to the smell of fish. Mr. Nick, are you saying I smell like fish? Maybe just a little, yes. Guess I need to change my clothes. That's odd. I wonder why Pearl smells like she's holding a bucket of fish. Orla doesn't usually want to eat it this time of day. They've even been giving her more food than normal at her regular mealtimes lately. There's something wrong with Orla's feeding habits lately? Yeah, something's weird. Is there other stuff to her? Okay. New guy Martin feeds all the other animals besides Orla. The captain and I, her trainer, are responsible for feeding Orla. It's the captain's turn to feed Orla this morning. Orla keeps coming back to me and signaling she's still hungry. Shows my fish chock filled with love. How long are you going to keep saying that? She sure decided to make a new friend. I don't think the captain would have forgotten to feed Orla. Hi, Tepete, welcome! Hope you're doing well. Welcome. Alright, here we'll present some stuff. What do you want to present? Sorry, secrets are the only thing I know anything about. It's alright, don't worry about it. Gee, I didn't mean to put her in a funk. Oh, have you been using the whistle I gave you? Yep, the orc is the potential suspect. Of course, but I can't get Orla to do any tricks. I can't believe you can command that huge creature. That's pretty impressive, Sasha. Pretty cool, huh? I bet there aren't too many people who can say they literally get to whistle while they work. That must be pretty nice for you. Orla's the one who's impressive, really, not me. It's easy to see how much you care about Orla. You two are a good team. What? But you and I are a great team, right? You can top that. Do you want to be in the Schlossberg Spectacular? You have regular people participate? Of course. You can have a special tour for people who want to be in it. What roles will we play if we said yes? Let's see. The roles of a blue seahorse and a yellow sea slug are available. Judging by the colors, I must be the seahorse. And the sea slug? No way, I won't do it. The sea slugs are all fluttery and beautiful, Athena. They're beautiful? In that case, I'll do it. Her mind is pretty much an open book. Haha, hope we can do a show together someday. My eyes itching. Eye! Is there an eyelash in it? Don't know. What about my attorney's badge? Sorry, don't know anything about... Not a fish. Don't know anything about that. Don't know anything about that. You giving me a fish? Should be challenging me to a fight. Eh? Arr! What? No. What kind of rule is that? That's how it goes in the Swashbuckler Spectacular. See the fish? Start fighting. The gauntlet, I mean the fish, is thrown down and the glorious battle begins. Oh, you're so cool when you're up there jumping and slashing. Arr! Play that talk, little lassie. Compliments will get you not. Oh, you sound just like a real pirate. Hee hee. Finish eats this stuff up. You know, also, random thought, Big Fox time. So I've been watching YouTube videos to try to learn stuff, and I have learned that I have been washing my hair wrong for my entire life. So the entire time I've been washing my hair, what I would do is I take the shampoo, you put it in your hand, you put it on your head, and you rub it in, like all over, right? And you go get all your hair from, you know, scalp to tip. That's not what you're supposed to do. What you're supposed to do, apparently, is to take the shampoo, put it in your hand, rub your hands together to, like, activate the shampoo or whatever, and then rub it on just your scalp and leave the long hair alone, right? I didn't know that. And then, when you're using conditioner, what you do is you condition only the long parts. You don't condition up at the top. So you just condition the long parts. So you do shampoo near the top, and the conditioner near the bottom. I didn't know that. I've been doing it wrong all my life. I'm assuming that's what is right. And also, because I have like a certain type of hair, I have wavy hair. My hair is wavy. So I'm not supposed to brush it when it's dry. It's complicated though. And so I'm watching a video, I don't know why I either I didn't learn properly or I wasn't taught properly, because I didn't know. I never knew, and I'm learning. Although I will say this, so apparently I have really good genetics because my hair, even the lady said it's healthy. Like what I'm doing is working. She would recommend, you know, using the correct oil, not just randomly picking oil and throwing it on there, but use the correct oil. And she also gave me some shampoo to try, which I haven't tried yet. Because it was storming when I got home. I was going to wash my hair when I got home, but it was thundering and lightning, and I didn't want to wash my hair in the thunder and lightning. So I said, okay, I'll do it, you know, later, but then I forgot, and then it was the next day, and I didn't have time because I streamed all day. And then it was Sunday, and I was like, well, you know, now it's been 5 days since I washed my hair. I don't know if I want to try a new shampoo on hair in this condition. So I did normal hair washing, so I'll probably try it again on Friday and see if I like the new shampoo. And then probably have to pay a bunch for it, but we'll see. What else we got? We got this. I don't know anything about that. Alright. Alright, so we talked to her, we showed her everything. Good, good. Oh, sorry. We're back. See, it's fine. Fine. We're fine. Rifle and that big creature there certainly seem to love each other. This is Orla, the orca. Rifle and Orla are best friends. They belong together like a clownfish and a sea anemone. Care to phrase that in a way as non-biology majors can understand? Clownfish hide in sea anemones. They're immune to the poison. It helps them. They protect the scenery protects them from predators. Oh, so this orca is the suspect. I read a book once that orcas eat penguins. Not sure about that. Orla here is really gentle. She never eats anything but fish. Free, 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 free. She's an old sweetheart. As a matter of fact, she even tolerates rifle picking on her. It's true, she just seemed very gentle. She hardly seemed like a killer whale. As lawyers, we have to do everything we can to save this beautiful, gentle creature. Are you going to defend her in court? She's quite the defendant, isn't she? She's the biggest defendant we've ever had. Literally. Oh, Pros, I have a big favor to ask. What is it, Mr. Nick? It's about my Magatama. Its spiritual power seems to have vanished. Oh, that Magatama brings back memories. I remember pouring my spiritual power into it. That was so many years ago. I guess that's why it's almost out now. There you go, Mr. Nick. Should be fine now. Thank you, Pros. Now I can break sack locks again. Hee, I'm glad I could help. I think I can go find Mr. Marlin now. I have to bring Rifle to him. I don't know why Rifle's feet are pink. Really sure seemed right at home at this aquarium. You're right. Didn't she say this was her first time here? Apparently that girl was in the staff corridor earlier this morning. That's why the detective was questioning her. What was Pearl's doing in the staff corridor? I don't know. I thought she was Marlin's friend or something. The staff corridor, huh? Something about that doesn't sit well with me. Well, if it bothers you, why don't you just ask her about it? Yeah, good idea. Let's go catch up with her. I will say this, my energy is kind of wearing off. I'm now feeling a bit tired. We'll see if my legs are sore. I'm really hoping, I don't know, I kind of hope they are, right? Because that means I made progress. Or maybe if they're not sore, that means I could do more, and maybe start working toward the 1,000 that we gotta do for our challenge. That is in October. So I have to be able to do 1,000 squats in 1 hour by October. That's the goal. That's how Mr. Rhymes and Pearls are talking. Ahoy! Baseball foul was so clutch with the assist. Rhymes from Rifle viewed in a tail in and bliss. Now animal keepers keep around, they're gonna get cut. Air ball fight, this case is now shut. Yo, 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 ho, ho. It always feels really awkward when they do rhymes like this. It almost feels like I'm being, like, inappropriate. Hee hee, it was my pleasure. See you again sometime, Rifle. Hee. Okay, let's go, Rifle. See you, Small Fry. Oh, Mr. Nick, I didn't see you there. Hey, Pearly, you and Mr. Ryan seem to be really good friends. Could you tell us more about your relationship? Well, Really? Pearls? Why don't I see a cyclock? I'm sorry, Mr. Nick. I really shouldn't talk about it. I don't really feel right about digging into Pearl's affairs. But she was here at the aquarium at the time of the incident. Wish hiding could help us in court. Sorry, Pearls, but I have to use my Magatama on you.
Take that!
I mean, she's charging for it. It's so mean. Cyclock. A lock on a person's heart that only I can see. Keep the secrets hidden, the more locks there will be. Pearls only has one lock, so I should be able to undo it fairly easily. If I make a mistake, I'll be locked in a loop and won't be able to move forward. Okay, time to give it a try. Pearls, you have to tell me about your relationship with Mr. Rhymes. Relationship? There is no relationship between Mr. Marlin and me. We're just a visitor to the aquarium and an animal keeper at the aquarium. That's all. How old is she? Do you know how old she is? Right, she's 16. So, is she 17? Yeah, 17. There are 6 areas where ordinary visitors to the aquarium don't get to go. You were here before the incident occurred, weren't you?
Take that!
Yes, that's right. But how'd you know? Someone told me you were there. I got confused and went the wrong way. I didn't know it was a corridor just for the staff. That's all it was, Mr. Nick. I had nothing to do with Mr. Marlin. I'm gonna tell you a story. I know I keep being distracted, but that's fine. Everything's taking forever. So there was a time when I was younger where I went to go visit Plymouth Rock, my family. I don't remember how old I was, but I was pretty young. Um, Old enough to, I don't know, be, let's see, what I want to say I was like 9 or something like that. So anyway, so I ended up boarding the boat. There's a boat, and my brother's on the boat, and he goes and points over the side. It's one of the big ships, big wooden ship. And so he goes and points over the side. Look at that! Look down there! Look how high we are! And so I go over and look, and unbeknownst to me, there's supposed to be a barrier keeping people from that area. And I didn't see it, and so I just went over and looked because my brother just done it, and so I looked and so I looked and I was like, oh cool, yeah, we are really high up. And my brother disappeared, and then one of the actors like, you're not supposed to be here, little girl. This is not your place. Did you see the bear? And I look back and yeah, there's a bear. I didn't see it. Oops. And like, what if you fell in? I'm like, I guess I'd swim away, because it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't that high. It wasn't like 100 feet. It was like 20 feet. We used to jump off a dock at a friend's house into the lake. They had a big 2-story dock. So it's probably a little bit higher than that, but not bad. And wasn't like I had a cell phone or anything. I was too young for a cell phone. So anyway, that's my story about how I got in trouble at the Plymouth place. That wasn't I do float. I float very well. I am a floater. I require 16 pounds of, I think maybe it's 14. I think I require 14 pounds of weight to be to sink. So if you want to sink me, you have to put 14 pounds weight on me. And that's assuming I'm just like floating, not swimming. That's all it was, Mr. Day. Good to have you doing, Mr. Marlin. Sounds reasonable. I guess I'd be able to move on to my next topic. Actually, there's something else I've been wondering about, Pearls. Why do you smell like fish? For fish? What makes you think I smell like fish? Well, there's certainly someone who convinced me it wasn't my imagination. Bam!
Take that!
A rifle? She's apparently very attracted to the smell of fish. I didn't want anything to do with Athena, even though she had a bunch of fish. So why then was Rifle so attracted to you, Pearls? I don't know. I think she's still not ready to talk about it. And I think it smelled like fishy too. In fact, I think this has something to do with your secret.
Take that!
Fishy smell encounter has something to do with your secret, doesn't it, Pearls? I can't lie to you, Mr. Nick. I'll tell you about me and Mr. Marlin, and about the calendar. Was he like her cousin or something? Ooh, there's only one lock, but it sure took some work. Please tell me about your relationship with Mr. Rhymes. I became distracted by the gift shop almost as soon as we got to the aquarium. Before I knew it, everyone else had moved on, and I got lost. I was so embarrassed to be lost at my age. Oh, Pearls, I know big crowded places are hard for you. I sort of panicked and went down the wrong corridor. I ended up in the food prep room, and that's where I met Mr. Marlin. I really started when I called out to him. He jumped so much he startled me, too, and I lost my balance and fell down. I spilled so many fish all over the floor. Guess that explains why you smell fishy, pardon the pun. Yes, and my calendar fell off my back and got buried in all the fish, too. That doesn't explain why Pearls wanted to keep it a secret. Why do you hide it? She's here! She's embarrassed! I do want to hide me and Mr. Rhymes. I didn't want him to get in trouble over feeding sanitation regulations because of me. Mr. Morris said he didn't want anyone to know he was in the food prep room. Huh? Why not? What was he doing in there? Before I spoke to him, he was staring at the calendar. Because of me, he dropped his calendar too. Did he have his calendar? I had to search for it among the fish. Wait a minute. This calendar of yours, it already has writing in it. It does? But I didn't write anything in it yet. There's something written here under today's date. Meet the captain at the orchid pool at 7 a.m. Maybe that calendar and Mr. Marlins got mixed up. But it was about what time did you run into Mr. Rhymes? I think it was about 10:15 when he had the info desk. That's how I was lost. So I must first go into the prep room at about 10:10. I see. Mind if I hang on to this calendar for a while? That might be a clue to the victim's movements before he was killed. Alright. Be sure to get back to me. Be sure to get back to Mr. Marlin later, okay? Good. Now maybe I'm ready to move Mr. Plume's Cyclops, too. Alright, let's move. Back to the pub. How are we doing on time? I thought we were doing pretty good. 27 minutes. Plenty of time. You people again? You're becoming quite the nuisance. If that veterinarian won't come out, then I might just have to give up and leave. Veterinarian? Is that the Dr. Crab Mr. Arms talking about? You are correct. He likes to show himself up in that back room there and won't come out. I don't think he's even in there today, so I'm about ready to go home. He sure seems to know a lot about the workings of this aquarium. Maybe a little something about the incident this morning, too. That's right, this is no time to be standing there thinking. This is no time to be standing there thinking to yourself. It's time to put your psychedelic clock skills to work and uncover a secret. A Cyclock, you know. Cyclock.
Take that!
Why are you here? Mr. Bloom, I want you to tell me the secret you're hiding. I'm nothing of the sort. It would mean breaking my promise. I know you made this promise too, but you will tell me. You're not an aquarium employee, and yet here you are, after the place is closed. That must mean you were connected to the incident involving the owner somehow. Oh ho ho, I don't know anything about any incident involving the owner. No, I think you do. I have piece of evidence here that says you do know something.
Take that!
Camera. According to Detective Fulbright, this shows the orca attacking the victim. And the person's footage is wearing an outfit just like yours, Mr. Bloom. I suppose there is no hiding this bombshell figure, is there? Yes, it is I. Oh, I didn't actually think that. I thought this was your camera. I think I can guess why you're here at the aquarium. You're not simply a visitor to the aquarium. What you really are is a witness to the murder. You're a visitor who also happened to witness the death of the owner, Jack Shipley. That is current. Oh, I want to say it, but I promise the police. It's not good for you to keep things inside, you know. I'm sure you'll feel much better once you get it all out. I give up. I'll tell you everything. That was easier than pearls. I mean, she didn't really want to keep that secret, did she? She wanted to tell me this badly. Why couldn't she have just done so from the top? Oh, is that so? I didn't know that. Yeah, her name, Norma Jean. Norma Morrow. I think anyone would agree that I held it in as long as for as long as I could. Yeah, there was a song, I think it was a Billy Joel song, Goodbye My Norma Jean. Hi, Cauliflower. Welcome, welcome. Hi. I could be expected to stay in this commoner's badgering any longer. Just calm yourself, Mr. Bloom. That's top-class badgering to you. You're correct. I witnessed the killer whales just crying with my own eyes. You got a problem with that, Blue Boy? Boss, Mr. Bloom's anger is so powerful. You know, I feel like I'm about to explode. You have to do something. Quick! Please don't explode on me. How are you doing today? You start with telling me what you saw. I witnessed the very moment the killer whale attacked the victim. I told police what I saw as well. I'm the sort of person who simply can't rest until the truth is known. Both Mr. Bloom's statement and the footage point to Orland's guilt. Pardon me, but you seem pretty pleased that you witnessed this incident. What? Please? Shame on you. You imply that I'm happy about an innocent man's death? No, of course not. I just don't get the sense you were afraid of Orla. It's more like you were interested in her. Are you? You know, I wasn't sure, but I was thinking that maybe... Are you perhaps one of my fans? Is that how you knew? That I'm the non-fiction writer, Norma DePlume? Oh, that Norma DePlume? So, big fan, huh? No, I've never even heard of her. Well, now that you figured me out, there's no sense of trying to hide who I am, I suppose. Talking to fans is part of a writer's duty, after all. Oh, ho, ho. But I'm not a fan, I tell you. Non-fiction writer. So what exactly have you written, Mrs. Bloom? That reminds me, I haven't written in my book in a while. It's been a few weeks. I've been kind of busy with work and stuff. Oh my, you mean to say you truly aren't familiar with my work? Welcome back, Drake. I write the truth. I take great pride in my craft, you know. I say about 2 games instead of 1? Oh no, 2 of the same one? How'd you manage that? Can you return one? If you bought them on Steam, if you haven't played it, you can return. Or get a refund or something. That seems similar? Oh. Well, they probably... They still might do it. I think you can get a refund for any reason. You're playing them now? Okay. That's also a solution. Just don't buy any more games for a little bit. I've been gathering information on Orla the Killer Whale for a year now. And I'm very worried about Orla's violent tendencies. And today, my concern was proven to be well justified. Orla isn't violent, she's a sweet and gentle soul. Oh ho ho, the moment you let your guard down with that killer whale, chomp. Ship-Shape Aquarium has always denied the killer whale's violent streak, but it has been rumored to attack people. Rumors are just rumors. They aren't necessarily true. Yes, I realize that. I only write the truth. That's why I questioned the owner directly. 150 hours of the story? That's a bit much for me. I mean, I'm like... Apparently I've been playing Ace Attorney games for 9 months, I'm told. This game we're about, what, 60 hours in or so? And we have one more of the trilogy after, and then that's 130 to finish the first chapter? Holy crap, that's a very long chapter. Yes, I realize that, but I don't write the truth. That's why I questioned the owner directly. He refused to allow my research, and he even had the audacity to say to me, "You're nothing but a nuisance. Coming here day after day, don't ever come back again." Sounds like your research was a bit too much to take. But then, how'd you get in here if you've been blacklisted? I have my methods. Oh, ho, ho. This lady is shameless. Think there'll be 6 chapters, only 4 done so far? Oh, so this is unfinished visual novel. We won't let you speak badly of Orla. We're going to defend her. I'm only stating what I saw with my very own eyes. I came to the aquarium today to observe the killer whale. On my way to that thing's tank, I heard its cries. You can hear Orla from the visitors corridor? There's speakers there in the corridor, up near the ceiling. Apparently, that speaker is there so visitors can hear the killer whale's sounds. In any case, as I approached the killer whale's tank, I heard his cries. When I arrived, I saw something terrifying. What did you see? The killer whale stealing the swashbuckler spectacular hat the owner was wearing. And then, the moment it bit him, it shook him mercilessly to death within his jaws. What? What? Orla bit the owner to death? And just as we trust, so I take it Mr. Bloom's just finished telling you what she saw? Detective Fulbright. I guess you've already heard it too. Yep, we took her statement earlier. As you heard, I'm afraid that accidental death is really the only thing it could be. Yes, and a dangerous creature like that cannot be allowed to harm anyone ever again. But she's not dangerous. Sorry, but the prosecutor's office said the case didn't have enough merit to go to trial. There's one prosecutor, though, who expressed interest in the case. Really? Then can we have that prosecutor take a look at the investigation reports? Unfortunately, I doubt even he'd take action without evidence of a homicide. Look, I understand how you feel, Mr. Lawyer. Maybe you should give up on this one. Not a chance. We'll just re-examine the crime scene and strengthen our case. If that's your version of justice, I won't stop you. We won't rest until we find proof it wasn't accidental death, Detective. You'll see. Let's go, Mr. Wright. Time to check out that crime scene one more time. Alright then, let's start the re-examination. Pronto. I'm gonna go check out that mess in the back one more time. Hey, wait, no running! A lot of characters that just joined with the new character chapter, though. That's how it goes. You usually get a lot of characters added. They're all pretty well. Are you okay? Didn't let you trip, bud. Oh, I slipped. Feet. Huh? Orla? What is it, girl? Ah! Athena, are you alright? She crashed all that stuff behind her. Taken out by a volleyball. Girl, I tried to get out of the way. But all I did was slip and fall. Again. One of them was apparently stalking for a different timeline. We know nothing about it. Interesting. Yeah, please don't tell me what you... Well, I mean, I'm probably not going to play it, but... I probably don't mention what you're reading, what the visual... Is it reading? Is reading the right word? Whatever. I don't mention it, the name of it, so it doesn't spoil for people, and they may be playing it. I don't know who's playing what. That's a pretty amazing wipeout. Are you hurt? I'm okay. Why didn't Orla spike that ball at me? After all, the fish I gave her, I thought she liked me. I just thought you were the main entree. Very funny, boss. Ah, in any case, let's give the ball back to Orla. It looks like everything got shifted around when I fell on it. Well, that's interesting. Hey, you're right. There are things now that we didn't see before. I tried the ball. I guess Orla really likes them. But there's something new about the outline of the body, too. Better take a good look around. Good look? Wrong way. Alright, better get closer first. How do we get closer? Oh. I went all the way over for no reason. Hey, look at this mark on the floor. What do you suppose it is? That's where we stand when we want to play volleyball with Orla. Volleyball, huh? Yeah, if we stand there, she'll spike the ball right at us. So Orla spiked the ball at me earlier. That was one of her tricks? It doesn't mean she hates me? Nah, she wanted to play with you. She loves volleyball. She used to play with the captain all the time. Aw, Sasha looks so sad. Okay, time to snap out of it. It's no time to be all dejected and mopey like a blobfish. That's right. Time to put on a smile and stay strong, right? What's a blobfish? Or do I not want to know? Oh no, that child is hurt. What? Call an ambulance. Hey. It's just a dummy. It is? I mean, of course it is. That's just testing your response to an emergency. Well, I guess we just found out that you don't bluff well under pressure. I guess I'll just have to keep practicing then. What are the dummies for anyway? Oh, that? Use it to train Orla. It's smaller than a human, but it does its job. Some of our tricks can be pretty dangerous, so Orla practices them on the dummy first. Look at the tricks. Those bite marks look pretty dangerous. I just found that giant octopus prop's missing leg. Wow, I bet you could get a whole lot of Carpaccio from a giant leg like that. What is that, like squid? Well, let's go to the ocean to try to catch a giant octopus for real. Even if we did catch one, how are you planning to slice it up? Kind problem. That's what man invented chainsaws for. I like her way of thinking. I've never seen anyone so hell-bent on chomping down as a giant octopus. I doubt we can catch one that big anywhere near the shore anyway. The more roadblocks you throw up, the more I want to do it, you know? Well, I hiccup and my back popped. That was interesting. Well, I can't wait to get started. It appears that Operation Discourage Insanity has backfired. There's a broken sword here. Tip of the blade is missing. I guess it just broke off. Don't tell me it happened when Athena fell over. Better be trying to pin the blame on me, boss. What? No, of course not. Nobody's trying to hide it. It's written all over your face. Besides, Burger Party isn't even here. How could it be my fault? I'm gonna watch what I think, or I'll get every little thing thrown back in my face. Anything else over here? I don't see anything else. I keep looking around. Is that it? I mean... You saw a circle? Did I miss it? Which area was it in? Hey look! There's an apparatus here to hang from. I don't think it's for people to hang from. It's probably a crane to move things with. But Sasha was hanging from it during the Swashbuckler Spectacular. I bet there are all kinds of ways to use it. Not just move things. Come on, boss. Try thinking outside the box. Is she trying to say I have a narrow-minded view of things? Okay, that didn't feel like it did anything. Wait, there's more here, apparently. Wait. Was that there before? What's this? A coin? You're Mr. Right. There's blood on it. You're right, but it's dry. Think it could be the victims? And what's it doing all the way over here, in the first place? I'm not sure, but now that we've found blood outside the pool, it might help us prove that there's more to this case than just accident or death. Hey, you're right. Ghost sort of can't leave the pool after all. Speaking of coins, take a look at this. There are a few coins around the body here, too. Right, boss, but where did they go? They aren't here anymore. I think somebody picked them up. Do you? That'll do it. Hey, Sasha, would you happen to know anything about this coin? Oh, I guess I missed one. I just finished cleaning up the rest of them. Picked up all of the coins already? That's right. I had the police finish their investigation. They gave me the go-ahead. I haven't found them all yet, though. I'm still missing a few. Well, if they aren't beside the pool, maybe they're in the pool. Let's go to that ladder over there and take a look. Peek at the bottom of the pool, boss. Why? Does look cool. Look, I think I see something on the bottom of the pool. Hee, I knew it. Want me to go down and check? You can't jump in a dress like that. You'll drown with the weight of your clothes. Is that true? Oh, no, well, I'm a pretty good swimmer, you know. Yes, it may. That pool's really deep. I doubt you can hold your breath that long. Maybe Sasha can. Woo! Phoenix, look at all these coins I found. At the bottom. Thanks, Sasha. There really were more of them down there, huh? We seem to be finding them all over. I wonder how many there are altogether. Including the ones I put away, there are 300 of them. They're for the show. Sounds like they'd be heavy. About 7 pounds, I'd say. A little lighter than a stringfish. I better go put these coins away, where they belong. So 7 pounds of coins scattered around the scene, one of them with blood on it. That should be related to the case. I wonder how the blood got on that one coin. Wait a minute. Could it be? Remember how Detective Fulbright said that they couldn't find a murder weapon? What if these coins were the weapon? Huh? How could a little coin kill a grown man? Like this to remove clothes? Swim? I mean, most people do, but I thought people remove clothes to not get your clothes wet. I thought that was the purpose. Oh! Well, one coin by itself isn't much of a threat, but 300 coins together could definitely be used as a weapon. All you have to do is Put them in a bag. Put 7 pounds of coins in a bag and swung it up Spidey. It would make a pretty formidable blunt instrument, wouldn't it? Explain how blood got on this coin. Yeah, but weight doesn't really matter when you're in the water. Right? It sucks when you get out, but when you're in the water, it shouldn't matter. I get it. If that bag of coins is a weapon, then we can use it to prove Orla's innocence. I don't see anything resembling a coin bag around here. Let's see here. We've got 8 minutes left, which is probably a good time. Let's go for 2.5 minutes. That way it won't be quite as long. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go brush. I'll be right back. 2.5 minutes. Just a brief, little quick brush. Brushy, brushy. I turned the fan off. I think it's cooled off enough. Oh, I'm late. I'm late. I'm sorry. I'm late. I thought I was on time. I stopped turning off the fan. Alright, we're good. We're good. Hi. I don't see anything resembling a coin bag around here. Maybe the killer took it with them. Yeah, it would certainly make it look like the Orla did if they did. Ow! You know, I think, Mr. Wright, the bloody coin alone should be enough to prove this might have been murder. I agree. It shows the possibility of a human killer rather than Orla. Yes, this is what we needed. Let's go show this coin to Detective Fulbright and Mr. Bloom right away. Good idea. Let's hope they are still at the pub of danger. Oh, you're back. Did you find anything? Of course you didn't. Remember, even though succeed, it's the effort you make that's important. Is he trying to console me? Let's show them the evidence we found, the one that points to a human culprit. Right, there's no order to be put down. Present Present evidence! Let's take a look at this bloody stained coin. Eek! It's a cease and desist at once. What kind of man shows a lady blood? Or she doesn't have to get so worked up. Is that a normal thing? I would think... I'm not afraid of blood. I don't think that's like a gender thing. Like the stereotypical woman fears are what? Mice? Bugs? And the typical men fears are what? Commitment? That was a joke. Don't hate me. I'm sorry. That was mean. That was mean. It's not true. It's stupid, stereotypical crap. Don't clip that. Or at least if you do clip it, put in the part where I explain it. And like it's just a joke. Kinda. I don't know. I'm gonna get clipped into oblivion. She's gonna get so worked up. What do you terrorize this lady with? Come on now, let's see it. I found this coin inside the orca pool. We did see a large number of coins inside the pool, but not one with blood on it. We just learned that there's 300 of those, weighing about 7 pounds in total. Now, what do you suppose would happen if a person was assaulted with that many coins? What? You're saying the coins might have been used like some kind of blunt weapon? If blood belonged to the victim, then yes, it's entirely possible. But I wouldn't call it decisive proof that the real culprit was human. You wouldn't? Why not? Because there'd have to be something to put the coins in to make them into a weapon. Now that something is just not going to be enough to pass muster. I'll say that your theory does seem to be warrant further investigation. I'll call the prosecutor's office and ask to reinvestigate from a possible criminal angle. You will? Thank you very much. I really hope Detective Fullback can convince them. You won't believe the answer I got when I explained your passion for this case and the police's investigation. They said that the prosecutor I mentioned earlier would be willing to take this to court. Really? Does that mean a new suspect has emerged? No, I'm afraid not. To be frank, Prosecutor Blackwell said he just wants to prove that Orca's guilt in court. What? It's Prosecutor Blackwell? He wants to prosecute Orla? Of course it is. Who else would it be? He's the only prosecutor in this one. Except for Miles, I guess. That's fine, Detective. Thanks for arranging this for us. Well, I must say you're taking this rather calmly. Bringing Orla in court was my idea from the start. Now do whatever it takes to save her. In that case, I'll do whatever I can as well to see that justice is served. Mr. Bloom, will you be a witness for the prosecution? A trial for a killer whale? I've never heard such recklessness before in my life. I'll reveal the truth about this killer whale and then write all about it. Haha, sounds like a plan. Now, if you'll just come along with me, we have to prepare for tomorrow. I should still have to arrange for an autopsy. Oh ho ho, I look forward to tomorrow. Until then, Blue Lawyer and the Yellow Fan. I am not a fan! Well, at least we managed to get the case to go to trial. How in the world do we defend an orca in court anyway? To be honest, I'm not really sure myself. Plus, Swoon said Orla bit the victim. This trial sure isn't going to be easy. But I love a challenge. Haha, then we ought to be just fine. I guess I should go over to that swashbuckler spectacular you're watching this morning. Yeah, we have a formal viewing back at the office. If anyone decides to vote against Orla in the surety tape, doesn't mean much. Unless I find a more concrete way to save Orla tomorrow's trial, or else. To be continued. I thought we made good progress in this one. We still got time, too. What's gonna suck is if we don't get to play tomorrow or Wednesday, and then we'll be like, okay, well now it's gonna be a whole nother week. We're gonna forget what happened. You know, it's only been 5 days right now, but what if it's been like 7 days? I'll forget even more. It types out so slowly. Good morning, Mr. Wright. Good morning. Chipper as ever this morning. See? I'm just thankful we actually get to have a trial for Orla. As a matter of fact, I actually ran a few laps around the courthouse to get extra pumped. I splashed my face with some water to get the sleep out of my eyes. Oh, that's so cute. This watch person video so we can watch it anytime. Can we look at it? Always good. Thanks. This might help our case. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is what we saw earlier.
Captain Marla, you made it just in time.
He's the only one with no mustache. That's why I call him Captain No Stash. I should know his hat.
We be pirates, we love to sail the seven seas. Just a bunch of scallywags who are as free can be. We swim through storms and waves, all because you see grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me.
I don't say that's gonna help us, but I'm sure it will. By the way, you have some serious dark circles. Did you stay up late watching this? What? With me? Alice just doesn't. No, I just woke up early, that's all. Guess I need to cover them up. I get ragged on enough as it is by pressure. I get ragged on enough as it is by pressure. You did it, Beth! Congratulations! Go Fitness Bunny! Hey guys, this is Fitness Bunny. This is Beth. She is the one who invited me to the 1,000 squat challenge. I'm not as fit as she is. Not even close. I got 400 today. She did it in an hour. It took me 4 hours to do 400. With lots of breaks in between. So, we'll see. Hopefully you aren't sore tomorrow. Oh, we'll see if I'm sore. If I'm not sore tomorrow, that means I can do more. But I always take the day off in between. No, I did 200 on last week. So, 200 is how many I did last week. And then this week I did 400. So I think I did... Well, the problem last week was, so after I got the laser, here's the issue. Let me go to Big Fox. Big Fox, I'm trying to use Big Fox more. So here's the issue. I got the laser on my legs. And so when I'm wearing pants at work, they're not like loose or anything, but they're not tight. And so when I squat, the upper part, just above my knee, rubs on the pant leg. Just a little bit, not very bad. But after the laser, that little bit of friction starts to hurt. And so I couldn't really do it Wednesday. So I did 200 on Monday. And I didn't do it on Wednesday, and I forgot on Friday. And today I did 400. So we'll see how we do. But that was also over 4 hours. So I may try to do like... If I could do like 1,000 over the course of all day... But we'll see, because Wednesday's going to be interesting. So yeah, so we'll see. My goal is to do 400 at the moment, just this week. And then Friday I'll probably end up doing 450, just because Friday gets an extra set. So if I'm doing 50 in a set, that's good. And then once I do that for a while, maybe I end up going up to 100 a set. But it's really hard at work, because I don't want to be like seen doing like hundreds of squats at work. Because people like look at me funny. So if I see people like approaching, I need to like, because I can see over my cubicle, so I can see my head popping up and down if they look. So if I see people, walking by, I just like stop for a little bit. That happened on one set today. People kept walking by, so I took. Yeah, but they're gonna say, "Why aren't you working?" It's a whole big thing. It's a whole big thing. And, even though I'm salary, and they're like, we need you working 24/7, it's like, then I gotta get work on it somehow. We'll see. I'll tell them I'm making it for last week, where I ended up working 3 hours of overtime unpaid. That's it. Yeah, perfect. We got it. Alright. Back to Fox. So yeah, that's Beth. If you wondered, she invited me. I haven't technically agreed to doing it. I am excited about it. But if I don't think I can, you know, do good in the challenge, or if I'm going to hurt myself, I will have to back out still. So everybody's real protective of me, so like, you know, last thing anybody will see is me not able to Beat Saber again for 6 months or whatever. Speaking of being pumped, I'm pretty fired up for this trial too. It's been a while. That explains why your hair is spikier than usual. I have been exercising. That's the thing. I've been working on it. I try to walk a few miles, like a couple miles, 2 to 3 miles at work every day. It's my goal, and I work out Monday, Wednesday, Friday at home, and I do Beat Saber on Sunday. Even though it's just a little bit of exercise, I still try to get a random and see how long it takes. Is it taking longer? I don't know. I can't tell. But we got Chicken Pox. Anyway, I don't know. But yeah, I do appreciate it. I have been wanting. I've been on a self-improvement kick lately. So I'm like trying to take care of my hair better. I'm trying to take care of my skin better. I'm trying to exercise. I can't really eat much better because I'm already pretty healthy. And I'm not gonna never eat unhealthy because that's just ridiculous. Because people are gonna say something crazy, like people are gonna say something really crazy, like cheese is unhealthy. Cheese is not unhealthy. Shut up. Cheese is healthy. It's good for you. It's like milk. Milk is good for you. So, no craziness here. Exactly. See, Fitness Bunny agrees. Anyway, so we're good. We're good. You're treading dangerous territory. Dangerous territory. You're treading dangerous territory. Blue cheese is kind of green. Alright, yeah, so I'm trying to eat healthy, trying to exercise, trying to take care of my skin, trying to take care of my hair. And then I'm gonna go dye my hair, a lovely color. And that's the plan, for my trip, and I'm trying to just become a better person. I have tried blue cheese, yes. I've tried basically all the common cheeses. That is a common cheese. I prefer feta, personally, to blue. But blue has its place. On certain, I like it with blackened chicken. Blue cheese with blackened chicken is very good. Just saying. Alright. That makes my hair spikier than usual. I mean, look at it. It's all super pokey and prickly and stuff. It's amazing. I gotta keep moving or Cheebor's gonna yell at me again. That's a compliment, right? Good luck, Mr. Nick. I'll be cheering you on from the gallery. Thanks, Pearls. It's been so long, I'm actually a little nervous. Where, Mr. Lawyer? Oh, Mr. Rhymes. He came to watch the trial. Yeah, I saw she's back at the aquarium with the orca. So I thought I'd better come here to watch for her. But don't you worry, we're gonna win for Orla. Is that right, boss? Right. One unprecedented trial coming right up. They type so slowly. Murder, Beth. Let's go in the court record and see if we can show the people. Alright, we have here the defendant, Aura Shipley. People call her Orla. She's been accused of murder. She supposedly murdered her owner by grabbing him on the torso with her teeth and biting him to death. But we propose that she did not. At the moment, we are proposing that a bag of these coins was used to bludgeon him and knock him into the pool. And that's how he was murdered. The teeth marks came after, as she maybe tried to rescue him, because she brought him to the surface. Yep. This is also a tamed orca. It's at an aquarium, and they do shows with her. Court is now in session for the trial of Aura Shipley. I actually thought she bludgeoned him with the volleyball. Case is ready, Your Honor. The only orc attack's been Captain Orca? Really? That's the only one we know about. Because if there was one out in the ocean, they just kill him and then, like, nobody's there to say. Also, don't they attack ships sometimes? Humph. Must we waste words on this? Prosecutor Simon Blackwell. Known as the Twisted Samurai. His prosecutor is also a convicted felon. And also people just accuse a shark. Like people see a fin in the water, somebody just vanishes. Shark, right? Nope, orca. Bam. Killer whale. Guess he never conducts a trial without his loyal Taka by his side. Taka's awesome. I used to know somebody named Taka. Maybe I still do. I don't know. Mr. Wright, it's been quite a while since we've seen you like that. Lawyer Matt Imansuchu. You look younger somehow. Thank you, Your Honor. You look as young as ever yourself. I'm actually told I look a lot younger also since I started taking care of my skin a little bit better. I'm still working on things. I learned how to exfoliate properly. Progress. Apparently, you shouldn't be using a pumice stone on your face. So, that's on me. I thought exfoliating was exfoliating. Haha. Well, I have to keep up with you folks after all. By the way, has the defendant arrived in court yet? Surely you jest your baldness. Did you not receive the memo? The defendant, Aura Shipley, is an orca at the Shipjake Aquarium. An orca? Arrangements for this trial were made only yesterday, so I didn't have the time to review. Oh, and I said this last week when we started playing, but I saw something at for SeaWorld. They showed the parking lot for SeaWorld, and they colored it in like, okay, here's where people come and park for their afternoon at SeaWorld. And then they showed the orca tank, which is about less than 1% of the size, and this is where the orcas spend their entire lives. It's very kind of sad. Arranged for this trial made Lamino yesterday, so I didn't have time to review. But an orca as a defendant is patently absurd. Humph. Direct your comments to the defense. He's the absurd fellow who insists on defending the orca in court in the first place. Like, I don't understand why we can't just have, like, aquarium, like, even an aquarium seems like a bit much. But I don't think fish care, but orcas, I think, do. They're too big. They're too big for aquariums. Absurd or not, I'll carry out my duty to defend my client. Actually, I guess technically, Beth, I misspoke. The crime is not murder. The accusation is, what's it called? Animal, I forgot the name of it. Negligent homicide. And they would charge the owner. But the owner is the one that died, so they're just gonna put down the orca. It's something to do. It's a crime against the owner, not the orca itself. But most of these crimes, for example, if your dog bit someone and they died, your dog generally gets put down. Unless they were like, it's proven that they were like attacking you or like breaking into your house. If or not, I'll carry out my duties to defend my client. They're not actually. They didn't want to have this trial at all. They just wanted to put down the orca and call it a day. So the crime is really not being. What we're trying to say is this was homicide. Some person killed him and is trying to blame it on the orca. That's what we're trying to say. You do defend your crying ant? What do you mean you're a crying orca, Mr. Wright? If we are to proceed, we must treat the orca as we would any other defendant. Every soul, be it of man or beast, is of equal value. The question is whether that soul is painted in black or white. Or, in a case of orca, both. Take Taka, for example. He is as human in spirit as you or I. Speech. I like Taka. The real question is, am I in for more pain, as always? Orca or not, I suppose the defendant is still a defendant. And I vow to render my verdict fairly and impartially. Now then, Prosecutor Blackwell, your opening statement, if you would. I suppose I can hardly leave it to someone who knew nothing of the defendant. Very well, listen carefully. Here we go. Here's a summary for you. Orca murdered the owner of Shipshape Aquarium and the aquarium's orca pool. Orca apparently toyed with the victim mercilessly as he died. A sadistic orca. What a chilling thought. And where exactly is this defendant now? Inside this. A cell phone, Prosecutor Blackwell? Humph. Time marches on, your baldness. With or without us. I borrowed this TV phone from the aquarium, which will allow us to interact with the orca. TV phone? Very well, the court accepts it in evidence. TV phone. Wow, this game's old. We will be able to view the defendant in question on this large monitor. Fulbright, prepare for transmission. Haha, you've got it, Prosecutor Blackwell. There she is. We'll proceed with the defendant on telecast. So that's the orca that stands accused, is it? Wheat, wheat. Aw, she's waving her flipper at us. Maybe she's cheering us on. Orla, wish Phoenix and Athena luck. Wheat. Oh, it's quite cute, isn't it? And this adorable creature is suspected of killing a man? Orla's really pouring on the charm, huh? She's far from cute. She's a violent, reckless animal. That's right. Her name's Bobby Fulbright, and I'll take over the explaining from here. Now, if I could direct your attention to this diagram of the crime scene. Following the report of an orca attack, we, the police, raced on over to Shipshape Aquarium. There, we found a guest who says she saw the orca and the victim from the visitors' corridor. Right here. As the witness was watching, the orca suddenly went crazy and attacked the victim. The orca was the only one there, therefore no one else could have committed the crime. It's not quite finished, but I have a portion of the autopsy report here. Instant death from a brain contusion. There's signs of blunt force trauma all over the body. I can't imagine the terror of being attacked underwater by such a large creature. The attack it did. Prepare yourself for the grisly details, your baldness. Prosecution moves to introduce our witness, Fulbright. You got a professor. I keep calling him a professor. You got a Prosecutor Blackwell. In justice we trust. One brave lady whose fine sense of justice compelled her to speak. Coming right up. How dare you make me wait? Don't you know I'm a busy woman? I could have written an entire book for all the time I spent in that lobby. Prosecutor Blackwell? Well? I'm Norma DePlume, and I'm a nonfiction writer. Am I the only one who isn't telepathic here? Looks like she can read people. Looks like she can read into people's words just as well as I can read into people's hearts. Not everything needs to be a competition, Athena. What? Norma DePlume, the great nonfiction writer, Miss Norma DePlume herself? I've read all of your works and enjoyed them immensely. Your million seller, The Great Thief of the Great Thief, is one of my favorite. Oh, are you a fan, Your Honor? I can give you my autograph if you'd like. Wait a second. I could swear you looked much different in the photos in your book. Well, I used ones from 10 years ago in my books so the paparazzi won't harass me. That's one way to put it. The judge seems so shocked. Visual Dissonant must be really doing a number on his honor's head. Can we get started, please? If I find you'd be lacking as a judge, you will see your debut in my books. Such harsh comments. You really must be the real Norma DePlume. Who knew Miss DePlume was so famous? Enough jabbering. Tell the court what you saw and keep it brief. I would think you did not order me around. I'm perfectly willing to tell everyone what I witnessed. It was the moment of the murder. Yeah, but he's just kind of, he's weird. Very well then, please proceed your testimony. I mean, we had a woman in here with a whip. This guy has a sword. The prosecutor has a sword, Beth, that he uses and slashes at people, including the judge. Yep. One guy kept drinking coffee. What else have we had in here? Did one guy play with a gun all the time? I don't know. Very well, please place your testimony. Now, here we go. Testimony. Let's see if we can figure out before we get to it. I went to Ship Shape Aquarium to see the killer whale. So I was watching the killer whale from the visitor's corridor. It suddenly went crazy. I saw the killer whale bite the victim to death with his huge mouth and deadly teeth. There's the... right there. Given remained calm, I reported the incident to the police immediately. That adorable defendant really did all that? Must be much more vicious than it looks. Now, deliver your judgment so I may carry out the sentence.
Objection!
See, he's going for a sword right now. The Vince would like to do some defending first, if that's alright. Humph. Must you drag this out with your tomfoolery?
Hold it!
Vince always has the right to cross-examine the witness, you know. Fellow inmate told me just this morning, if you want something signed, all you need is the document and a witness. Let me guess, they were convicted for contract fraud, right? All we need in this case is evidence and a witness to convict. It's as simple as that. Looks like I guessed right. Sorry, but as Miss Sykes said, Vince has every right to cross-examine. Isn't that correct, Your Honor? Yes, of course. You may proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. I shall relish the sight of you thrashing around in vain. Alright, we're gonna press on everything just to be safe. Let's shift aquarium see the killer whale. Oh, wrong button.
Hold it!
Wrong button. Why did you want to see the orca? Well, it is the featured attraction of the aquarium after all. Humph, why waste energy on such tripe? There's but one attraction in Ship-Shape Aquarium that is worth anyone's time. And that is the penguins. Isn't that right? Back up, my friend. I wouldn't picture him for liking penguins, but oh, black and white, is that why? Alrighty then, I guess prosecutor black and white. Oh, it's birds. Duh. Stupid. Hi Dory, welcome. I guess prosecutor Blackwell is for the birds. Guess I should jot that down. Note to self. Prosecutor Blackwell is on Team Rifle. That's good. Birds of the Brain. President DePlume and listening to Blackwell's take on, what? I'd be the only exhibit, I guess. I got an achievement for that. So you went to see the orca in his tank? Yes, that's right. We're streaming, so, but this might be the only stream we get this week. We'll see. I mean, we got Saturday, probably. I doubt it's gonna run into Saturday. As I was watching the killer whale from the visitor's corridor, it suddenly went crazy.
Hold it!
How are you doing today, Dory? Orca suddenly went crazy, did she? Yes, it took a look at me, and then all at once it started going berserk. No, this is different. This is just work being crazy. I'm not going away until November. That's way off. And hopefully I'll have videos. I'm planning on making videos, so we'll have something most days that I would stream. It'll be on YouTube instead of Twitch, but you guys at least have something to watch. And I will try to pop in and chat occasionally. I need to set up YouTube on my phone to do that. Although there may be a PC where I go. If I can remember my password. Guys, look at me. No, it's almost started going berserk. Did you do anything to make her angry? And nothing more than simply glared at the visitor's corridor. Last time I went to sleep, this time now you just woke up? That's not good. Your sleep schedules will get all messed up. You glared at Orla? That's what caused her to go berserk?
Objection!
The reason the defendant went mad is not the issue here. Only what she did once you entered that state. In any case, the killer whale began behaving wildly in front of my very eyes. And then... I saw the killer whale bite the victim to death with his huge mouth and deadly teeth.
Hold it!
This is the one. You say you saw the very moment of the victim's death. That's exactly what I'm saying. Oh, it was simply dreadful. It's as frightening as losing one's manuscript just before a deadline. I suppose for a writer that would be pretty terrifying. I witnessed the killer whale's horrific act, and I knew I had to do something, so... Attempting to remain calm, I reported the incident to the police immediately. Oh, I hit the wrong button. The important thing here is just really to see the moment of murder. You're ready to go, aren't you, Mr. Wright? I see it in your eyes, and in your heart. Ha ha ha. I guess I really am a lawyer at the heart. Alright, so we need to press on the fourth, and we didn't do that. I went too fast. We're going to see the police immediately. Why were the police the first ones you contacted? I was afraid if I told the aquarium staff, they might try to cover it up. Of course, I immediately told aquariums to security after I called the police. I believe I deserve praise for my swift decision-making skills under pressure. Mr. Bloom is the most assertive witness I've ever seen. That's not true at all. We better do our best to look like the big shot lawyers won't make her match her intensity. Mr. Bloom, I praise your swift decision-making skills under pressure. That's more kiss up than big shot. I suppose it's unrealistic to expect big shot from Mr. Wright. Humph. How fitting for a small fry to praise a big shot. How about cutting the small fry some slack, you big meanies? One thing here, yeah, it's it. Okay. We already saw that, so we're just gonna press past it. Alright, here we go. Alright, we present the autopsy. Here. Instant death from brain contusion. That's not teeth.
Objection!
That is blunt force trauma to the head. I see that you're mistaken, Mr. Bloom. I beg your pardon? The autopsy report does indeed say death thought to be a result of orc attack. But the actual cause of death is contusion from head trauma, not being bitten. What? But I'm sure the victim was bitten. I don't think that can be true. Security footage doesn't show anything of the kind.
Objection!
Humph. Just as I suspected. I knew you'd peek at the footage behind Fulbright's back. Well, what'd you expect when he wouldn't play nice to share? But unfortunately for you, the footage you saw was only one small part. Huh? Yesterday, after I decided to take this case to trial, I re-reviewed all of the evidence. Taka, the evidence I gave to you for safekeeping. Screech! Guess that hawk is higher up on the pecking order than Fulbright in Blackwell's book. Oh, very well, let's view the footage. Oh, that's so cute. Hi, Taka. Yeah, get that itch. Good boy. Well, what's this? Orca's biting the victim. I still say rescuing. No way. I have to say, this appears to be a very damning evidence. No, I can't believe Orla really bit him. And there is more. Look at this. Photographs taken while the body was being examined. Must be a strange bruise on the victim's right wrist. I'll have to crown line examine the bruise and calculate the levels in case at hand. What's important right now is evidence that supports the orca as the killer. Look at the left side of the body. See the orca's tooth marks on the victim's clothes? Yes, they do appear to suggest that she did, in fact, bite the victim. I told you so. And then the killer whale swam up toward the surface with the victim in his mouth.
Objection!
However, in the autopsy report, the cause of death is contusion from head trauma.
Objection!
You're much too impetuous, right, Dono? Granted, the orca biting the victim was not the cause of death. The witness was mistaken about that. And what explanation is there for what the witness saw? Did I say in the beginning, the orca tore the victim mercilessly? But my goodness. After killing the victim, the witness swam around with his dead body in her mouth. Just like any other predator toying with his prey. Urgh! But Mr. Wright, parts of the people in the gallery are suddenly filled with fear of Orla. The defendant bit the victim after she had killed him. If that's the case, we must still figure out how the defendant killed the victim. Dr. Blackwell, do you have a sound theory to give this court? I wouldn't be standing here if I couldn't prove whether the orca's heart was black or white. Well, it is black and white. Black and white. Her body, I mean. Nina, please try not to provoke Prosecutor Blackwell. They changed the tables, drums. As well. It was also observed the actual moment of the murder. This witness also observed the actual moment of the murder. Think backward, mistress. Think back to what you observed before the orca bit the victim. Ah, I see what you're driving at. So that was the true moment of the murder, was it? Now, explain it in a way that even those simpletons can understand. There you go again, ordering me around. Stop that this instant. Whatever. I don't mind telling my story. I saw the killer whale before it toyed with the body as well. I saw the moment it killed the victim by headbutting him. Will it kill the victim by headbutting him? That's right. It ran the victim over and over again. Recall the autopsy reports say that there were bruises all over his body. Well as well how persistent the defendant can be when she's attacking her prey. And we all just saw the killer whale headbutting the victim in the footage, don't forget. That footage backs up Mr. Plume's testimony. There's also something very important that it does not show. I see what the menace this killer whale is.
Objection!
I'm sorry, but I can't allow your testimony to stand unchallenged. Look at this footage. The organ certainly seems to be headbutting something. You should know that something is not the victim. Oh? What? Yeah, there's the Marilyn Monroe. I want to look away, but I can't. You should. Be polite. If it was the victim, you couldn't have seen him from where you were, could you? What? Oh, well, I suppose not. Yeah, it's crazy. Miss Bloom, did you actually witness the victim being headbutted by the defendant? Let's see. Oh, I remember now. As I recall, a rock in the shape of a skull was obstructing my view. So you admitted that you couldn't see the victim? Yes, I suppose I am. However, immediately after the headbutting, the victim came floating up. He came from behind the skull-shaped rock and his body was all limp. What else could I think except that killer whale was headbutting the What else could I think except that the killer whale was headbutting the victim? I can't talk. I can't talk anymore. But if you didn't actually see the moment of the attack itself, then it's pure conjecture.
Objection!
Sorry, must I do everything around here? How dare you speak so rudely to me? How are we doing on time? Still good. Yeah, talking is hard. It says reading, actually. I can't read. Well, I'm on subject reading, so I'm going to tell you a story from my first grade. I was in first grade. My mom was a teacher. She actually taught first grade. So I learned to read at the age of like 3 or 4. And I could read like cursive at like 4 or 5. So anyway, I go to school, and the teacher's going to teach us how to read or something like that. And so she said, like, "Oh, raise your hands. Who knows how to read already?" And like 3 of us raised our hands. I was one of them. And of course, you know, this is school my mom taught at, so she knew me. So she said, "Oh, Fox, all right, come. Why don't you go ahead and read? Why don't you go ahead and read the first paragraph?" I said, "Okay, yes, ma'am." And so I grabbed my book and I did this. And after I finished the paragraph, the teacher put her head down, put her head in her hands. It's like, "Okay, could you read that again out loud this time, please?" And I said, "Oh, sure thing." And so I actually read it out loud. I didn't, like, I was dumb. I still remember that from, you know, elementary school. Good times. Good times. How dare you speak so rudely to me? I didn't know any better. I remember lots from elementary school. I remember, let's see, what else do I remember from elementary school? I remember one day it was pouring down rain, and I was having fun outside, and I just started playing in the rain. And I played in the rain before school, because we always got there really, really early. Because my mom was a teacher, so she always got there like an hour before school started. So I'm just out there playing in the rain for an hour. I got soaked to the bone. Completely soaked head to toe. They had to have my dad bring me, to leave work to go bring me more clothes, because they didn't want me sitting in class soaked to the bone. Let's see, what else do I remember? I remember we found some kittens under under the school one time after school, because we always had to stay late too, because my mom always stayed late doing papers and stuff. So all the teacher kids would play on the playground. So we found some kittens there, and we played with the kittens for a little bit. I remember a kid brought a gun. to the playground. Let's see. I remember a kid brought handcuffs to the playground and handcuffed me to the jungle gym. That was not fun. And then I screamed, and he's like, I'll get him off, I'll get him off, get him off. You know, that sort of stuff. I don't know. But yeah, I remember the kid brought a gun. It turned out to be a BB gun, but he still brought a gun, like a BB gun handgun to school. After school. He wasn't one of the teacher's kids. He just came back. He lived close or something. And so he's pointing the gun at everybody. And we all just kind of ran away. I don't think he ever got in trouble for that. I don't know if we ever told on him. Where are we? I mean, it is. There's no need for hysterics. Clear your mind and recall how you reached your conclusion. Though you couldn't see what the orca was attacking, you didn't need to, did you? Because you knew she was behaving exactly as she'd only... Because you knew she was behaving exactly as she had only 1 year prior. Oh. 1 year ago. That's right, yes, that's it. That's how I knew the killer whale was headbutting the victim. I mean, America does have a lot of guns. We do. I think we have more guns than people. Brandon Fox. See, that one didn't seem slow. That one seemed normal speed. Racing Queen Fox. That's how I knew the killer whale was headbutting the victim. I'm sorry, but could someone explain exactly what happened a year ago? If you must know, a very similar incident occurred only last year in which the defendant murdered her trainer. What? Orca murdered her trainer, you say? What? Is this really true? This is not looking good for us. It's all in this book. That book. The killer whale. It's almost like the title just writes itself. That's Mr. Plume's latest work. I was just thinking of picking that up. Should we look at it? Oh, maybe it's gonna tell us now. Oh, she's pretty. Actually, it's been a killer trained in the middle of a show. The orca headbutted and bit the victim. I think she's accused of in this case. That orca killed 2 people? I think it's a menace. Guilty, guilty, I say. I don't want to go to the beach again. No, now everyone's even more convinced that Orla did it. You were doing so well, but now everyone in the room has a bad impression of Orla. I don't want to think she did it, but it's hard to keep on believing in somebody who can't even tell me her side. Feet. Please, you gotta believe in Orla. I don't know. Maybe? Probably not, though. There's no way she killed anybody. You gotta save her, please. I'm begging you. I know it was that movie Free Willy, but I think it was a different thing. Sasha, what am I doing doubting my client like this? This is the time to be strong. I believe in Orla, and I'm ready to fight for our clients. I'll take everybody in schoolroom on if I have to. Ah, makes sense. Don't you worry, Sasha. We won't give up on Orla. We'll defend her to the very end. Thank you. Thank you, both of you. Freed. We are Orla's lawyers. Who else but us can save her? We can't give up on her now. Humph. For an instant there, you were afraid of the orca, weren't you? Right, Donna? You saw the photograph of the victim from a year ago. You turned paler than me. You saw right through me. It's obvious you have neither the guts nor the determination to defend the orca. It's true that Orla can't speak, and I don't know her thoughts. But there's a certain someone who believes in Orla with all her heart. I expect the trust she has in Orla. I will believe in Orla too. Humph. What do you know about orcas? Nothing. That's what. So allow me to fill you in. Do you have any idea why orcas are also called killer whales? Because they're cunning and merciless predators that hunt and kill even true whales. So killer whales really are killers? What terrifying creatures indeed. I mean, sharks are killers. Lions are killers. Tigers are killers. Wolves are killers. Cats are crazy killers. Like, did you know that there are more birds die to cats than I think any other cause in America? Let's see, how many birds are killed by cats? In the United States, domestic and feral cats kill an estimated 1.3 to 4 billion birds each year. 1.3 to 4 billion. That's what I'm trying to say. Somebody was telling me, oh, we gotta get rid of windmills because birds killed by windmills. How many birds killed by windmills? Birds killed by wind turbines. It's no good number. Says they can collide with them, though. Let's see. While wind turbines do contribute to bird mortality, the overall impact is relatively small compared to other human-related causes. Oh, here we go. These studies give a wide range of number of birds dying in wind turbine collisions each year, from 140,000 up to 679,000. That's a lot smaller than 1.3 billion. Not gonna lie. That's a lot more. Alright, anyway. I can't bear to hear any more such rubbish as trusting a killer. Can you hear your boldness? No matter what you say, I will continue to believe. I don't give up that easily, you know? Dullard, you don't know when to give up, do you? Very well, I shall give you a chance to prove just how determined you are. Witness, spare no quarter and lay the full truth on them. Oh ho ho! But of course, that's what I do after all. Prosecutor Blackwell, what we have to witness testify about? I don't have time. We've got 9 minutes left. So should we go now or let's go before the testimony. Let's go brush. I know I keep being sidetracked. We'll go brush real quick, 2.5 minutes. And that will be our last commercial break for the stream. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Got 20 seconds to spare. And then we'll see what the witness is going to testify about. Bum, 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 bum. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Probably close enough. Alright, let's do it. I shall have her testify about what she saw and what she heard. I'm adjusting my seat. Am I sitting properly? Let's double check. We can adjust better. There we go. Michelle, what she heard? What she heard? Very well, Mr. Bloom. Please tell the court what you saw and what you heard. Killer whale's behavior was exactly the same as a year ago. As I approached the pool, the killer whale suddenly started singing. I was calm when I saw it start to headbutt. When the pirate hat and the victim came floating up, I let out a scream. So the orchid displayed the same behavior as it during the incident a year ago. That's right, those weren't just simple cries, it was singing. As I approached the pool, the killer whale suddenly started singing. It kept headbutting while I sang this Frostburger Spectacular song. That's right, it was singing the same song it sang in the aquarium stage show back then. It was singing while I was headbutting. It was perfectly horrible. You fell asleep. We made progress, Treeborn. That's what happened. I don't see a single obvious inconsistency in this testimony. This guy won't be able to take apart our statements to evidence alone. That's right. Now would be a good time for me to put my skills to work. It's time to show what analytical psychology can really do. You seem pretty confident. Let me guess. You noticed a contradiction between the testimony and her emotions. You bet I did. Once we expose it, we just might be able to crack her. No scratch that. Megan, we'll definitely be able to. Then let's give your knowledge of analytical psychology a try. We got it, boss. Complete analysis of Mr. Bloom's heart. Coming right up. Alright, Treeborn. Yeah, you can watch the VOD. It'll be posted later. Boop, 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 boop. The killer whale's behavior was exactly the same as a year ago. No emotions. I approached the pool. The whale suddenly started singing. Okay, I can see you being surprised by that. Okay. I was calm when I saw it. It's red, but that's not true. When the pirate hat and the victim came floating up, I let out a scream. It's this one. She just said she was calm. This is not calm.
Got it.
Mr. Bloom, Orly really frightened you with her headbutting, didn't she? Don't be absurd. I certainly was not frightened by the likes of any killer whale. Must have been something else that scared her then, boss. However, I do remember being very afraid for some reason while I was doing that. I thought maybe you saw something we haven't discussed yet. Take your time and try to remember what it was. What did you see? This is practically turning into a counseling session. I saw something... Oh! Ah! I remember now! Okay, good. Now if you could please tell the court what you saw. I saw bright red blood. The killer whale's ramming caused the victim to bleed. There's a great cloud of blood. What? Yes, that's it. That's why I was so sure. Because I knew that the killer whale had killed a person for a second time. Well, that's a very compelling statement, indeed. Once again, there does appear to be something that could be a cloud of blood. Well, that's what I assumed it was at first. So tear was a reaction to blood, was it? That certainly explains what happened yesterday. Simply was blood-stained coin. Eek! Cease it, desist at once! Well, what kind of man source lady blood? Or shouldn't have to get so worked up. Well, that's bright. I was badly injured during an interview once. Ever since then, I've been terrified of blood. The very sight of it dreadfully upsets my delicate sensibilities. This is a bad turn. Mr. Bloom saw blood. Then does that mean Orla really did attack the victim? It appears that orcas are even more vicious than I am. So, how does it feel to be thoroughly rammed by your own cross-examination, right, Dono? Well, what do we do now, boss? Arg! That testimony was not at all what I expected to hear. Wait a minute. There's still some discord left in Mr. Bloom's heart. What? You think there's more? Yes, there's no telling what it is. It could be something even more damaging. But we've got to get to the truth, right? Is there even anything left of our case to damage? Well, whatever it is, we have to face it head on. Athena, you believe in Orla, right? If so, there's no reason for us to shy away from the truth. Yeah, you're right. I know we can handle the truth, whatever it is. So let's delve a little deeper. You've got it, boss. A little deeper. Those players exactly the same as a year ago. Okay. Minus that person's pool. Who else started singing? Info update. I started headbutting. I saw that awful blood, and it was terrified. It was terrified. When the pirate hat and victim came floating up, I let out a scream. See emotions that seem odd or out of place? Interested not only which emotions you see, but how strong they are. Yes, strength. I forgot. Emotion might suddenly get stronger, for example. It might see it grow weaker. Okay, listen to her testimony again. I got surprise. Very strong fear. Less fear.
Got it.
Why'd you get less afraid then? Huh? My fear appears to lessen here, this statement. Mr. Bloom, weren't you afraid when you saw the victim with blood coming out of him? That's a very good question. I was shaken after witnessing a murder, yes, but then the blood seemed to disappear. Disappear, and why do you suppose that was? Simple. It's because of the pirate hat. I had to clear up with the hat on, the cloud of blood disappeared.
Objection!
How exactly does that work? How should I know? I'm just telling you what I remember, Blue Boy. Wait a minute. From whom was this blood that Mr. Bloom saw actually coming from? Who is the blood coming from? It could be the whale. I'm not ruling it out. Alright, it's not him. He's not here. She's not here. I mean, she wasn't in the area. Yeah, it could be. She puts on a hat now. Yeah.
Take that!
Consider this. Maybe the one who was bleeding wasn't the victim. I beg your pardon? What kind of ridiculous nonsense is that? There's no one else in the pool besides the victim. I wouldn't say that. There's no one else. It is an orca pool, after all. What? Then where is this alleged injury on the defendant? I'm not sure. I was simply wearing the pirate hat made the blood disappear. Has anybody looked under her hat? The blood must be coming from somewhere on Orla's head. Well, what? The orca's head? What are you proudly on about now? Please think about it again, Mr. Bloom. You did it! Good job, Dory. Think back what you really saw. That is... The one who was bleeding was not the victim, but the killer whale. I remember now. There wasn't any blood coming from the victim, after all. Ah! Frosty's awake and throwing nuts at me. Bet you missed the next one. Ow. Bet you missed the next one. Told you. You missed. Did you throw Legos then? How rude. We did it. Careful, those Legos are expensive. We did it. Analytical psychology got us what we needed from her. That was a huge help, Athena. It was also pretty dicey for a while. Oh. Well, this is a surprise. Ah! Have they? So many coins. That's actually the thing in this case. They had coins. We think he got hit by coins, but this is a surprise. Both of witnesses saw was the defendants, not the victims. That's correct. And since there was no blood coming from the victim, there's only one thing we can conclude. That what Mr. Bloom witnessed was not the moment of the murder, as she claims. I love the pointing.
Objection!
I thought you were unarmed, but it turns out you were concealing a sword all along. Nevertheless, it's far too dull to cut to the bone. Meaning, I grant that what the witness saw was not the victim's blood, but it proves nothing. After all, being rammed doesn't always result in a wound that bleeds, does it? Death from internal hemorrhaging is also a possibility. He has a point there. He wishes to challenge me to a duel. We need a sharper blade than that, right, Dono? I demand evidence that proves witness did not see the moment of the murder. Ah, there must be something. Think Phoenix. Am I correct? The victim's death occurred. There's no coins on the bottom of the pool. Look at the bottom of the pool. I think it's after. Wait, no, she picked him up and brought him to the surface. Yeah, maybe we can't see the coins. Okay, so maybe it is before. Okay, we'll go before. Victim was already dead when Orla started her headbutting. And that would mean he died sometime before Mr. Plume was watching her. That's what I thought. That she grabbed him and, by the torso and brought him up. That's how he got out. Yes, Mr. Plume witness took place at around 10 a.m. What's something you can tell us about what happened before 10 a.m.?
Take that!
Except for Mr. Plume did not see the moment. Nope, too bad. Huh? Not sure that's really. I botched it. Not sure that's really related to what Mr. Plume did with witness. Sure, not sure, right? No, we can be quite sure it's unrelated. Yes, quite. Yeah, I screwed up. Ouch. I guess we can be... This Mr. Plume witness took place around 10 a.m. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's not gonna tell us. I didn't say the time. This doesn't say the time. That was the person that died, the trainer that died a year ago. Supposedly. Wait. He's dressed up for the show. See, he's dressed for it. Is it this?
Take that!
Nope. Crap. Ouch, this again. Alright. I have saved. I'm doing bad. I mean, not that we have much to pick from at this point. And what do we have? I mean, technically I suppose something before 10 a.m. Yeah, I know he was trying to defeat him.
Take that!
Nope, no good. We're getting wrecked.
Take that!
I don't see it. Alright. Let's reload. Let's reload before we fail. I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, we've already tried like 4 different things. Do we even have it? It's not that. It's probably not that.
Take that!
Nope. Nope. No good. I don't know what are they talking about. There's some connection I'm not making.
Take that!
I've tried almost all the evidence. Well, I mean, that's what we're looking at. I mean, I guess it is a video. I guess it is a video camera, but we're literally looking at the video camera. They're literally showing it. So how could it be that?
Take that!
Come on! Really? We watched the video camera. Like, why would we, like, we're looking at this. Okay. Maybe we should look at this. We're already looking at it. Alright. Let's see the footage from 10:09 to 10 a.m. 10:10. Which means there's no footage going further back that we need to check. Look, I missed, you missed, it's fine. By the way, when my neck went like this, it's because I had my hand on my hand. Your Honor, I request that all the security footage be played for the court. All the footage? Mr. Plume witnessed a cloud of blood at around 10:10 a.m. I believe the victim was already dead by that time. So search says that the murder took place before Mr. Plume arrived? Exactly. Security cam footage starts at 10 a.m. when the aquarium opened. I believe that there is the final evidence in the 10 minutes before. Oof. You're quite the gambling man, right, Dono? Are you honestly willing to risk everything on those mere 10 minutes? No, should we watch the whole thing? Why don't people watch the whole thing and get all the evidence? I've been on similar chances before, but when he puts it that way. I've also no coward pressure at Blackwell, so I suggest you get ready to eat humble pie. Oh. Can't back down now. Well, defense is that importance. Special Blackwell, security footage. Fulbright. Roger, I have the rest of the security footage right here. Very well, please play it for the court. Please have something for me. That's what he calls him. His name's Fulbright. He calls him Fulbright. This is what it looks like at 10:10 a.m. The witness can be seen here. Alright, I'll just back the footage up to the beginning now. Appears Mr. Plume has arrived yet at this point. Let's see if I can find something from before this point in time. Yeah, he never jumped in the tank. If he's down there for 7 minutes, he's dead. Is that it? Yep, that's all the footage there is. Oh, Mr. Wright? See what you're looking for? Well, we got nothing. We do have something. Where'd you see him getting in the tank? Oh, Oh, this is the past. Sorry, Dory. Oh, well, right, Dono. Those are the 10 minutes you placed your bet on. Do you see anything of significance? Do I see anything important? I better think about this carefully. Footage we see... something important. It's the important thing the footage shows. What does footage show? Am I wrong?
Take that!
Huh? And what is so bad about that point? That's right. The things are important to different people. Importance is a subject thing. Yes, my decision to time to the subject thing. Wait a minute. What's something that should be in the footage isn't there? But Your Honor, that footage. I feel like it's nothing. I think you're right. One the whale, there's no hat. Huh? Nope, we fail again. I can see nothing of importance in that footage. Oh, just as I thought. Haha, you're right about that. This action was clearly meaningless. Let's show a thing. That's why I didn't submit it as evidence.
Objection!
I do it. It's the fact that he didn't get in there is the thing. No, it's just the opposite. Huh? What do you mean by that? In this 10 minutes of footage, something important that should be there isn't there. Faithful right. This footage should have been submitted as evidence. What? Are you questioning the way I carry out my duty to justice? Mr. Wright, explain yourself, please. What is this important thing that you say should be in the footage, but isn't?
Take that!
One thing we should see in the footage is the victim himself, Jack Shipley. I don't know about you, but I didn't see him get in the pool in that footage. Oh. Ah, that's right. If the victim is not shown into the pool... See, I saw what it was. I just didn't know how to point to it. If he's not shown into the pool in this footage, it means that he must have been there by the Skull Rock during those 10 minutes. But no human being can hold their breath underwater for that long. But wait a minute. Are you saying... When the security camera started up at 10 a.m., the victim's already dead. What? Order the court. In that case, then when was the victim murdered? I don't know, Your Honor. We now know it had to have been sometime before 10 a.m. Therefore, the footage can no longer be called decisive evidence against my client. Humph, there's no one else who could have had killed the victim. Not necessarily. The defense believes the true culprit may have been human. We have evidence to back up our theory as well. Do you now? I'd be very interested in seeing this evidence. This trump card. I think we found during our investigation yesterday. I won't go so far as to call it decisive, but now it's time to play it. Alright, let's play it. There you go, Mr. Wright. Please submit your evidence. What else shows that the crime may have been committed by a human? Let's say Annie up. Annie up! What's this? A coin? Yes, a fake coin used in the aquarium's pirate show. We found it beside the pool. This coin is quite possibly the real murder weapon. This tiny little coin? Is it a murder weapon? That's right. This is another one of your bluffs. Humph. As I say, the bolder the presentation, the less confident the solicitor. This is no bluff, and this isn't the only coin. There are 300 of these coins in all, weighing a total of about 7 pounds. This one just happens to have blood on it. Did you have the blood analyzed to see whose it is? Not yet. But there were coins scattered all around the body, and the victim had a head wound. Taking these things into account, I believe it has to be the victim's blood. So to put it together, we have about 7 pounds of coins outside of the pool. One of them with a blood stain on it. I think the answer is pretty clear here. Your Honor, the defense proposed that the victim was killed beside the pool. Beside the pool? If the murder took place there, it would be difficult to say that Orca did it. I'm glad you're trying to defend your client. That theory is preposterous. How could 300 coins possibly made it hit someone all at once? Pretty easy if they were in a bag or something of that nature. And so where's this bag the coins were in? Unfortunately, Your Honor, we recovered nothing of the sort from the scene. Possibly the culprit took it with them. They took it? The true culprit used the coins as a blunt instrument to commit murder. They threw the body in the pool before the security camera started up. And then they left, taking the bag the coins were in with them. They got rid of the evidence that points to the human culprit to pin the blame on Orla. That was brilliant, Mr. Wright. You found a way to introduce the possibility of a human perpetrator. Yeah, somehow. Let's hope my luck holds out. What about Prosecutor Blackwell? Hasn't said anything yet. Bit of hiccups. I'm alright. The possibility of a perpetrator other than the defendant has now been suggested. If we hold this possibility to be true, then what did Mr. Bloom witness? That's right. I saw the killer whale attack the victim. Just like I did a year ago, singing a song. I guess that there still is that. Even somebody else as the culprit or his behavior still seems pretty bizarre. I wonder why she did the same thing she did a year ago. Was it really that bizarre? What do you mean? To explain the inexplicable, all we have to do is turn our thinking around. Thinking around? Huh? Sounds good to me. Time to give the old turn my thinking around method a try. Instead of trying to figure out why Orla did the same thing she did a year ago, I should consider the results that were produced by her behavior this time around. Orla sang a song to some headbutts and bit the victim. The real culprit would want to choose the suspicion on Orla, and they would need to give people a reason to think Orla did it in the first place. That's right, as a lawyer, how do you explain your client's actions? I wish to think of it in this way, Your Honor. What kind of effect did Orla's actions have on the case? Very well. Then why don't you explain it for the court? How do defense actions affect the case? Alright, I'm gonna save real quick. Just be safe. We only got one life left, so we're gonna save. They create a witness. Mr. Bloom focused her attention on the orca pool because she heard the song. The orca's act of singing a song created a witness. Created a witness? Isn't it possible that fabricating a witness was the real culprit's true intention? After all, Mr. Bloom witnessed two things. She saw Orla headbutt something over and over, and she saw the orca bite the victim. Those two actions of Orla's might have been the real culprit's plot to make the witness think the orca was attacking the victim. Are you saying the defendant was being manipulated by the true perpetrator? Exactly. That would explain Orla's actions perfectly. The defendant is an orca. Is it even possible to manipulate her? Yes, there is a way to manipulate Orla's behavior. With this. Bam.
Take that!
Is this a whistle? Yes, Your Honor. Trainers at the aquarium use whistles to issue commands to Orla. But in truth, anyone can do it, provided they know the right signals. Ah, that must be how they got Orla to do tricks for their pirate shows. The true culprit hid the body in a spot that could be seen from the vacation corridor. Then when Mr. Bloom appeared, they gave Orla the commands. In other words, Orla was manipulated by the culprit to perform a series of tricks. But what? And, as for you, Mr. Bloom, you were manipulated by the true culprit to play the part of the witness. Norma DePlume was set up. Norma DePlume, writer extraordinaire, was used? No! No! Mr. Bloom, please do something about your attire. Derek? What's up? Can you not hear me? What happened? Test, test. Test, test. Did we lose audio again? No? I still see it. I'm panicking about the audio! What's up? Am I leaning? What's going on? Derek? Hello? Dory? Frosty? Dreamborn? Oh, did I get too loud? Do I need to turn the mic down? I might have had the old mic reduced a little bit. I'm gonna turn the mic down a little bit. How's that level? Just talking. Oh, let's try again. No! Is that too loud? I'm turning out just a tad more, just to be safe. Alright, so this is minus 4.8. Can you guys still hear my normal talking? Talk, 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 talk. Hi everyone, how are you doing? Ow! I heard that, it hit me in the face. That was one order of malfunction I did not want to see. It would appear we need to shift our suspicion towards someone other than Orla. Pastor Blackwell, please have the blood-stained corn analyzed. Humph, you waste your breath. I guess even Prosecutor Blackwell can't refute the possibility of a human suspect. You did, boss. Yeah, when I reset all the audio, it's possible I messed up everything. I do see it going to yellow quite frequently, so it's likely I had it turned down before. Ah! Boss, you didn't even sub! You sub just to get free points to throw stuff at me, didn't you? Well, I still appreciate it. Even if you did it out of spite. Subbing out of spite. You did it, boss. If crime happened beside the pool, there's no way an orca could have done it. Now, if only we could find the bag the coins were in. In light of the new discovery, you admit the orca couldn't have done it. Exactly, Your Honor. If blood on the coin proves that I be the victim. I'm wearing the racing fox attire. We can unequivocally overturn Orla's accusation.
Objection!
Oh, chains off. Blackwell unchained. Overturn the defendant's accusation? I think not. Ack! My hair! My beautiful hair! Yesterday, a new inmate was brought into the prison. He said, the moment you relax is when you're most vulnerable. That's actually true. Oh, and what did this man go in for? He's merely a sneaky thief who enjoys a spot of fishing now and again. But right dono here would be easier to hook than any fish. That hawk sure does love the judge's head. What's this? That coin from before and some sort of bag? A bag? I think I'm going to like this. This is the coin bag the 300 coins were in. I believe you're looking for this. How did you get that? I never said we didn't find it at the crime scene. The bag had blood on it, so naturally I had it sent to the crime lab. And does that blood belong to the victim? It does indeed, as does the blood on the coin. I knew it, so the blood on the coin did belong to the victim. The bag was opened and the coins had all spilled out. The bag alone was proof enough to say that it was used as a murder weapon. However, thanks to the defense and their coin, I'm more than satisfied that it was. Mr. Blackwell? Are you conceding that the true culprit committed the murder with the bag of coins? I shall concede that the victim was put into the pool after his death. However, even with the bag, it doesn't change the fact that it was Orca that killed the victim. What? How do you still suspect Orla? Say that the true culprit manipulated Orla's behavior. Orla's the kind of Orca that would let someone control her. Anything Orla used Victor's behavior against him to murder him. What? She literally does stage shows. How is she not the kind to like do stuff like that? What? But are you arguing that the Orca manipulated a human being? Oh. Prove it. I have summoned another witness. Marlon Rhymes. Take the stand. But Marlon Rhymes is a witness? Interesting. Well, don't just stand there. State your name. I told you I don't want to be. I told you I didn't want to be a witness. I thought one witness would be quite enough to prove the defendant's guilt. But apparently, Right Dono won't be satisfied until every stone is turned. Oh, son of a Alright, fine. If I gotta talk, let's get this over with. Mr. Rhymes to see if I get willing witness. I wonder if Prosecutor Blackwell is going to have him testify about. So could we have your name and occupation as a record witness? Ahoy! Yo! Yo! Yo ho ho! People of the law, time to testify. Still with my crew at the ship's shape, orcas, penguins, and the CCA. Created and feeding, there ain't no end. But them bright kids' tours, I shall transcend. New animal keeper from the house of rhymes. I'm the master keeper, Marley with the rhymes. He just rhymed rhymes with rhymes. He wants to be a rapper. That's just what's wrong with him. And he's not very good at it. Oh my, I'm afraid I couldn't understand a word you said. And the judge might be super racist. We don't know. He is old, though. It's possible. Is that... Is that flip-flop music you young people nowadays like? So close, Your Honor. So close, and yet so far. Please proceed your testimony, witness, without the flip-flop. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, fine. But I don't want to do this, I tell you. I feel like I'm selling Sasha out. A man manipulating Orca. At about 10 a.m., I was in the staff room. A loud noise in the pool room. So I went to the door to look in. Didn't see the captain or Orca. I saw a bunch of coins scattered around. Orca noticed a certain spot people standing to play volleyball with her. I think maybe she knocked down the stuff that was piled up there and hit the captain. Looks like there's a little more info about the area around the Orca pool. Didn't made that stuff fall down. Also, I was about a 65-foot pool. She swam to the bottom, freediving, 65 foot, and got a bunch of coins. That is hard. That's really deep. Made stuff fall down. Different plates and assorted props were scattered all over the pool room floor. There's no doubt it was the Orca that caused the mess. But could she really have done that from the wind in the pool? Oof, as I said, the Orca's the only one that could have performed such a feat. The pool and the room were tidy the night before, including its various odds and ends. When our rhyming Marlin took a look-see, over 400 pounds of props had fallen. Move it all in one go, challenge even the brawny prisoner in the cell next to mine. Was he? The jail gossip? So, how did 400 pounds of items fall all at once? I'll tell you how. Orca pulled on the cloth that was underneath them. Weight would be all but impossible for a human to move. Which child's play to an Orca? During a friendly game of volleyball, the defendant made the crates fall. And a bag of coins that was among the items fell on the victim's head and killed him. Orca then towed the victim's body underwater, which is what Mr. Plume saw.
Objection!
Witness only said he heard a loud noise. It doesn't automatically make it the sound of Orla making the items fall. Also, why don't you only look into the pool room anyway? Mr. Rhymes. That Orca sometimes makes a loud noise to summon her trainer. I'm still a newbie, so I don't have a security card to get into the pool room yet. Maybe she tries to summon somebody. There's not much I can do about it. I see, so Witness couldn't even enter the crime scene.
Objection!
Mr. Rhymes couldn't enter the room. There's at least one thing he can't be sure about. His statement that the Orca was playing volleyball is pure speculation.
Silence!
Whether the Orca was actually playing volleyball or not is not the issue. Traces of the Orca's saliva were found on the cloth that was underneath the crates. The important point is that the Orca is the only one that could have moved the items. However, I have to discredit that statement somehow. I don't admit that Orla was the culprit, even if the victim died beside the pool. Alright, Alright, we can get this cross-examination done and then maybe, call it a night. It's getting late. About 10 a.m. I was in the staff room.
Hold it!
10:10. Wait. Are you sure about the time you're in the staff room? What? Yes, I'm sure. I'm pretty good with that time. I've never been late to work once. If he's sure about the time, then there's something wrong with that statement. Yeah, we're taking a look through the court record. Forget it. Fine. Alright, please continue your testimony, Mr. Rhymes. I heard a loud noise in the pool room, so I went to the door to look in. Alright, there's two things. Alright, so I have two things that are wrong with the statement. First of all, the victim can't have died at 10:10 because he was in the pool at 10:09. And he didn't go in there, so he was in the pool before 10. Loud noise from the floor, so I went to the door to look in.
Hold it!
You heard the noise all the way in the staff room? That's right. Work pool room and the staff room are pretty close to each other. Anyway, I heard the noise, so I went to the door of the pool room. I don't have a security card, so all I can do is look through the door's crack. What kind of noise do you hear? Let me describe it. Oh yes, your word up. I can the crash boom bowing down to relativity. Everything falling with sweet simplicity. His testimony, yo, it ain't got no fallacies. Things falling and breaking was pure insanity. Kinda like that. Okay, but why did you drop it? Why did we get all that? But in any case, I gather it was a very loud noise. Very well, please describe what you saw at the scene. I couldn't see the captain or the orca, but I saw a bunch of coins scattered around.
Hold it!
You can see the victim? I was just looking through the door crack. I saw that stuff was blocking my view. I didn't notice a whole bunch of coins scattered all over the place, though. By the time I had no idea the captain was dead. Oof. Fueled by gold coins, ironic, isn't it? Perhaps the orca wanted to be paid for her labor, paid in coins raining from the skies. What's raining from the skies? It makes it sound almost poetic. Our truth is those coins were actually the murder weapon. We all deserve to be paid for our work, do we not? I shall have a fine meal tonight. You find our client guilty, that is. Mr. Rhymes, do you have a theory on how the thing got knocked down? Of course I do. Orca knows there's a certain spot people stand to play volleyball with her.
Hold it!
Shoots this ball into a spike, right? We had a nice little demonstration or a spike for ourselves just yesterday. If you stand on the mark on the floor, the orc spikes the ball at you. I'm sorry, the orca, not the orc. No, if Taka is good at flying straight at his target as well. I see plenty of targets right now, right here in this room. Everybody's so busy protecting their head, they forgot about the trial. Including you. Tell them what the defendant caused to happen. Well, the orca knows people stand in a certain spot for volleyball. I think maybe she knocked down the stuff that was piled up there and hit the captain.
Hold it!
Are you saying you think she knocked down the items on purpose? I don't want to believe it myself, but that orca's pretty smart. Easy for her to pull the cloth and stuff is all about she was playing volleyball. Orca's pretty strong. One good pull and all these things will come crashing down. I guess maybe an orca could be strong enough to make that much stuff fall? I've never seen an orca play tug-of-war myself, but the fact is, this one did. The traces of the orca's saliva found in the cloth prove it. How long do you plan to walk tightrope on those shaky theories of yours? Maybe you see me do acrobatics. Almost like this is what I became a lawyer again for. I don't know why Mr. Rhymes is lying. I'm afraid I have to expose that secret to resolve this. Yeah, so there's two problems with this. So I have two problems with this. First of all, if the crash happened at 10:10 and killed him, he was already dead. He should have already been in the pool dead. Also, he wasn't in the room. That's when he was with Pearls.
Objection!
So that's what they wanted to prove, though. You say we were in the staff room. Is that really true? Of course it's true. Why would I lie about that? A thing like that. Mr. Rhymes, have you ever seen this calendar before? Hey, that's... I see you recognize it. Yeah, it's the rifle calendar. It's a big hit at Shipshape Aquarium gift shop. Thank you for shopping at Shipshape. Mr. Rhymes, please refrain from scattering fish around the witness stand. Not to worry, Your Honest. Taco will have them cleaned up in no time. Screech! I guess that bird comes in handy now, then. Alright, Mr. Wright. We have all seen your cute souvenir. Now, if you wouldn't mind. No, Your Honor. This is my calendar. Sorry, the fish thing, we stopped doing that for now. I was having issues, and I kept forgetting to put it up. We may put it back up eventually, once I get things back to normal. Three witnesses, but it came to the possession of a certain young lady. Ah, a nearby fish. What? Mr. Rhymes and this young lady first met each other in the food prep room. After a mishap, their calendars got switched around. They ran into each other at about 10 a.m. in the food prep room. So clearly the witness was not in the staff room. In other words, there's no way he could have heard the noise in the pool room upstairs. Arrgh! What's this? This is the first time hearing about Annie's calendar. That's because Mr. Rhymes and Pearls were keeping a secret. You lied to me? This transgression will not go unpunished. Arrgh! So, Mr. Rhymes, you didn't hear the noise of the equipment falling after all, did you? It's a very fun game. But I will say this. So, as fun as this game is, it is time to stop. We need to stop here. It's getting late. I gotta go to bed. I gotta be at work in the morning. Again. Alright, so, I don't hate it.